Hello all, and oh god, I just realized like 8 things I forgot to do. One is turn off the Elgato. Um, two is open the game I'm actually supposed to be playing. Three is put up the green screen. Four is activate the fucking green screen. Oh my god. I might be stupid. Or just, wait, what? What the hell? Okay, well, there's the green screen. The hell do you mean anti-cheat is not installed? Yes, it is. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Similar game. The fuck? Hang on. Verify, yes. Verify cache. That is the... What? Oh, for God's sake. Yes, I know that one's fine. God damn it. Oh, good. My Steam's doing the broken thing again. Good. Sorry. Once in a while, my Steam does this weird thing, which I know you can't see any of this, but once in a while, my Steam does this weird thing where I open a game, and then the Steam window actually stops working. To the degree where I can click on things, but it interacts with all the wrong things. So I'm like, okay, go verify cache for this game. And what it actually did was verify the cache of the game above it for some reason. I was like, okay. Yeah, I should have loaded this up early. So we didn't stream Sunday because, I'll be honest, I have been feeling kind of shitty all weekend. Not like sick shitty, just like can't brain all weekend. And Odinson has family in town that he's doing some stuff with, so he could have streamed a bit, but it was sort of an easy out to go like, he's doing stuff and I feel like mental butts, so not really, Donovan. That's actually part of why this is delayed, because it was supposed to start like 16 minutes ago and I couldn't like make up my damn mind about what I wanted to stream because I couldn't make up my damn mind about why I wanted to stream, and I'm hoping that once I actually get going it'll be better. The problem is that first I need to get going, and it's currently looking like this, so I'm waiting for this to figure its shit out. Hey, Gothic, that reminds me, I think the camera is still reversed because it's trying to do be set up for an Elgato game, because I briefly thought about doing... I forgot the name. Like Little Dragon or something. And it was just like, I don't know, because that's so much more of a Haley game. Like, to be clear, it's definitely a me game, but it's not like a me on stream game, which I guess is okay. You think you're validated, but you keep saying anti-cheat isn't installed. Come on. Because it does this. It, like, loads this most of the way up, and then it doesn't finish. No, so the issue with Haley being sick... Oh. The issue with Haley being sick was that, she was having migraines, and it was between, like, the migraines and staring at a screen that was really close, it was all just, like, really making her not feel good. Okay, good. If this is actually going to load properly, then I can set this up as a game capture, which uses less CPU. I thought my mouse was moving, and it was actually... So, I have my mouse on, like, this screen over here, and I thought I saw something moving on this one. And what was actually happening was, I was moving my mouse on this screen, and out of the corner of my eye, I could see, like, a little dust mote or something moving in relatively similar patterns. Okay, come on. There we go. There we go. I don't know if I used all my brain on the puzzle lab so much as it was just, like, after the puzzle lab, something snapped, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now. Because it's like... I feel bad that we haven't done any more Kingdom Hearts, because Birth by Sleep just wasn't fun, and I was getting so angry at it that it's like, this is not what I want this to be about. So I'm like, I could go start 2, but I've also heard that 2 has, like, a really slow start, so I'm not sure if I want to deal with that, like, deal with starting that at any given time. And then it's like, well, I could go do Dark Souls, but not everyone wants to watch Dark Souls, I know that. And it tends to work better for, like, later at night. It's like, I could start a Pokemon, but I don't have an overlay or anything set up for doing a new Pokemon game. I don't even know what Pokemon game we'd fucking play. I basically spent the entire weekend coming up with excuses to not stream. Yeah, but that's the thing is, I'm also planning on just saying screw it to Birth by Sleep, because I'm just like, I don't care. Because it just wasn't fun. And I'm hoping that 2 will be fun. But I also know that 2 has a very slow start, because it's got all the, like, weird Roxas stuff. Okay. Okay, capture game? Wait, you know how to capture this game. You've captured... No. No, I don't want the display capture. I want the game capture. Yes, capture specific window. Capture hunt. It's right there. You've been able to see it before. Fine, I'll do a display capture, you needy asshole game. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of happy that for some of the Dr. Boom ones, I had a strategy thing ready to check, because some of those were just like, I'd be willing to bet that it might... actually, no. I was about to say I think it might take him a second to figure out some of the survival ones, because he had trouble with the basic survival ones, but I think he'll actually be okay. Just because they do the weird thing where they, like, flip it around on you, that you actually need to build up armor instead of just health. Also, Gothic, I saw your emote thing. I need to talk to you at some point, because we need to get you a character and such for D&D now. And also into the right Discord section so we can talk about Patron Game Night stuff. Also, if you're listening, hey, what do you want your name to be on the end slate? Gothic or Patrick? Because I know that I know your real name, but I am so used to calling you Gothic, and I just want to make sure. Gothic is fine? Okay. Yeah, I've seen that Kingdom Hearts 2 has mini-maps, which is, like, the one thing I really liked about Birth by Sleep. Okay, so just a warning, I'm probably going to die very painfully, because when we weren't paying attention... Why the fuck do I have guys with, like, random shitty what the hell are you... What is your build? I don't know what this man... Okay, fine, we're going with this. I don't even know what the... No, we'll save him, because this actually seems sort of workable. Weird, but workable. So yeah, just a warning. The Water Devil was added. I thought it was being added in, like, a week. Apparently it came out on Thursday. For anyone who hasn't heard Odinson and I talk about or play this game, the Water Devil is the terrible, threatening monster that they teased at E3, and that I'm still blaming Odinson for, because he had the terrible idea of suggesting that maybe the devs consider putting in a zombie crocodile. And he, along with several other people, voiced this awful idea, and the devs went, that's a good plan, but let's take it one step further. So instead of being a zombie crocodile, it is a series of somehow aggressive worms that look kind of like intestines that hunts you in the water, and it's awful. Also, I forgot. Doman, thank you very much about the thing about my hair. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm stupid about the way I look, but thank you very much. Also, I don't think I can get an explosive crossbow yet, because the basic crossbow, I think, is still a higher level than I can purchase. So I'd be willing to bet that the explosive crossbow is even higher than that. Also, I'm concerned that it's basically just going to be a rocket launcher, since, like the poison hand crossbow, you can't recover the bolts. So I'm a little bit worried that it's just going to be a thing that players carry around now as an anti-player weapon. Maybe an boss weapon, but probably mostly just, I need that player and everything in his general vicinity to go away. Just go away. Okay? Yeah, good. I have a bad feeling about that. Oh! One other thing. No. That's, Wow, I was about to say that's Enzo and Cass's finisher, the rocket lawn chair. I mean, it was called with a very thick, Boston accent, it was the rocket launcher, and I can't say it right, I'm sorry, but it occurred to me that, right, I don't know what Cass is doing, and Enzo got fired. Also, for some reason, they changed the name to be... The Bada Boom Shakalaka. Fuck, that was a stupid name. I choose to believe that someone who's listening will get that joke. Or not joke, but that reference. Involving Han Solo is never a good idea. Wait, did I involve Han Solo? I don't remember involving Han Solo. That reminds me, the thing that I was about to say. Just a reminder that anyone who uses Amazon Prime, if you have ever taken advantage of their pre-order a physical copy of a game to get 20% off, this is your reminder that today is the last day that deal exists. If you've never used it, hey, wow, why the fuck is my FPS so bad? Oh, that's bad. This is your last chance to use that benefit. Maybe it's just because I'm near the water? If you've never heard of this benefit, basically, if you have Amazon Prime, you actually have the ability to... Okay, yeah, I was just, over by the edge of the map. That was weird. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's here! It's here already! Good! Good. What the fuck? What is that? It's just a thing of lampreys! It's just a fucking mass of lampreys! That's awful! So yeah, quick... Fuck, if I can ever get this out of my mouth. Oh good, and there's a gunfight. A mass of lampreys. They look like eels, but they have, leech mouths. They have, multiple rows of, teeth that are designed to sort of, close into one unit. It's awful. Well, at least I saw one fucking immediately. I need you to move away so I can get that token. Oh, right, my controller's still plugged in. That's probably not helping. Oh my god, come on. Okay, I appear to be in between, several groups of hunters, and I am not okay with this. Because there's someone out there, hopefully being hunted by the water devil. And then there's some group over there all firing at each other. No, please never do that. Please, Guilty Slug, never... If you've ever seen someone that did that, please tell them that they're bad and should never do that. It's awful. Yeah, Damaso, I did not actually take time off of streaming on purpose. It was more of just that my brain was shitty, and I kept thinking that I should stream, but then kept finding excuses not to. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Okay. I need to unplug that controller. There. Oh, there's someone over there. Yeah, I keep getting distracted talking about Amazon Prime. But yeah, so hey, if you've ever used Amazon Prime's thing about, like, pre-ordering a physical copy of a game for 20% off, today is the last day to do that. If you do it today, for any game, you will get to keep the pre-order price until it is released. They're not completely doing away with it, but they're replacing the 20% off with a flat $10 off. So for smaller game, like cheaper games, it'll be better, but for more expensive game, like any full price release, it will be worse. What? The spider was right there? Okay, fine. I guess we try and leave then. Oh, I'm sorry, Damasu. Yeah, you okay, man? But yeah, I'm sorry that it's... There's been no logical reason for why I didn't stream, and I'm really sorry about that, and I should have. But I was very good at finding excuses for why I shouldn't. Oh shit, Pony. No. Sorry, Pony. Sorry. So yeah, like, I think if anyone has watched the Dark Souls play and decided that you really like Dark Souls and want it on the Switch, that's probably, like, the only thing I can think of where you want to pre-order it tomorrow, not today. Because it's only, like, $40, so you'll get a bigger benefit out of the $10 off, but pretty much everything else, like any full-price game that you know you're gonna play, you should pre-order it today. If you have Amazon Prime. If not, then it fucking does not matter. And I can certainly vouch for the fact that they do actually get it to you on release day. Like, that's how we got Little Dragon Cafe. I need to... I do get distracted by being distracted. Yes. Your fish died. It showed times of drop scene. Basically stayed up and had to watch it die. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, man. Oh, wait, is that the water devil right there? Yep, that's it. I assume that's probably more obvious in daylight. I was about to say, that took way fewer bullets than I was expecting. So that took like 5 or 6. I wasn't actually counting how many hits I landed. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Because with my luck, we're gonna find another one. I do like that we found one immediately, but I want to escape now to find out how much experience they're worth. Also, because if I can help one guy not dying, that's at least decent. But yeah, like, that's half of why this stream was even late, was because I kept looking at it going, like, what the fuck do I want to stream? Because I could play some Dark Souls. Like, yeah, I like Dark Souls, and that might be helpful, but... Where the fuck is the exit? But one, I'm forgetting that we have to enter... So, there's one part of Dark Souls that's less good, because it was kind of rushed, and it comes at the end of the game. So we've got 2 bosses that we can just fight. Like, I think they... No, wait, we fought Nito. We fought Nito. Who are the other people with pieces of the Lord Soul? We have to do the Lost Isolith, which I'm not looking forward to, because that's an area that was sort of forgotten about, and rushed at the end of development. So it has a bunch of bosses, some of them are even really interesting, but the required boss is the Bed of Chaos, which is a platforming boss, which I am not looking forward to. And by platforming, what I mean is that as you fight the boss, parts of the arena fall out from underneath you. And if you die and come back, the platforms are still knocked out, but you still have to jump around them, which is not a thing that Dark Souls handles well. And you still need to avoid the Bed of Chaos trying to attack you. Then we have to do the Four Kings. There's like 3 other bosses in the Lost Izalith. 3? Centipede Demon. Yeah, Centipede Demon, Fire Sage, and Ceaseless Discharge. I think that's it. And I feel like there's another boss that I'm forgetting. I didn't actually... Yeah, show me mission details. Water Devil's only worth 60, so it's actually the same as an Armored. Okay. Oh, you're drinking, so that's not helping? I'm sorry, man. And yes, there's also the whole... that thing that happened. Was that yesterday? Yeah. Basically, shit's kind of sucky right now. Which is another reason why I briefly thought about doing something, like, more happy, but I don't do happy games well all the time. So hang on. I want to see what level do we need to be to buy... So we need to be 70 to buy a crossbow. To buy an explosive crossbow, you have to be level 90. Jesus! It's only 3 weapons above it, and one of them's the automatic shotgun. Okay. Still, this man managed to not die, so that's impressive. I'm going to keep hiccuping now, and it's going to be painful, and I'm going to suffer, apparently. Look, I don't think anyone will agree and say that Billy Hatcher was an happy or an unhappy dream. It was a fever dream that we all suffered through together. That's another one, is I did legitimately think about doing Metroid Prime, and I was like, this is one of those shitty things where I hate saying this, but I love playing Metroid Prime, but a lot of those older games, especially for like a morning stream, I feel weird doing them because they just don't get the same viewership. And it's so shitty to think and say, but it's like, no, I do actually need to think about it like that, even if I don't want to. And that's not necessarily saying that I need to listen to it, it's I need to think about it like that and decide whether or not it's important enough. Although I did also briefly think about doing Stellaris, because I'm a mad person. But I really do want to do some more Stellaris soon. Like, I think I need something slower paced. Sorry, I wanted to open this up because it's giving me notices that I want to make go away. There we go. Just something slower paced. Like, something not necessarily required to be turn-based, but, like, it's why I'm... I haven't thought about which game genres suit which stream time better. So it's less about stream time and more, or game genre, and more about, like, the age of a game. Because there's sort of, like, there's this weird balancing act that you have to do. Because there's a thing that, especially folks who are on Twitch to watch, like, specific people won't notice this, but, you can follow a specific game. You don't have to follow, like, just channels. You can set a follow notification so that you get notified whenever someone goes live with a certain game. So sometimes one thing that you'll do is, like, it's part of why whenever there's a big new game or some big new patch for a game that everyone's aware of, a lot of streamers will play it. Because it's a way to attract people who aren't necessarily normally in your audience. So, like, that's why there were a whole bunch of people streaming WoW. In this case, it's more of that earlier in the day, yeah, like Gothic. Gothic follows PUBG, Magic, and Overwatch. So he gets, like, notices when everyone goes live with those sort of things. The thing is more that earlier in the day, fewer of the people who are specifically here to watch my stream, I feel like, are around. Because, like, Dovin, you're here sometimes, but you also have a sleep schedule I don't understand that involves you being, like, more around for late night stuff. Well, maybe not late night, but way later for you. It's a combination. They also want to play it because new content. That too. That is definitely a thing, Anti-Flame. Like, yes, sorry, that was sort of a gross generalization. I mean, I did the exact same thing with WoW as well. But yeah, like, it's a weird balancing act to try and strike, and it's more just that I feel like a larger amount of the audience who is here specifically because they enjoy my stream, not because they're here for specific games, are around later in the day my time. So those are chances for me to do a little bit more niche or different games. Oh, good, we've got hell puppies. God damn it. Okay, so we're trapped between hell puppies, and it sounds like something angry and chewy. So yeah, it feels like I can do more niche, weirder, off-the-wall stuff later at night. Hi! Why did he not attack me? Where are the others? What? Okay. Their AI seems extra weird. Also, hey, Peggy. I'm so confused. I just have, like, I need to unplug this controller. I just also have the weird side effect of sharing a significant portion of the audience who are around. Are there multiple water devils? There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck? I thought these were supposed to spawn rarely. But sorry, it's also that Chewie and I tend to share a fairly significant portion of audience. So it means that on nights that he's streaming late, I'm sort of encouraged to try and do more like mainstream stuff, so that I can attract a different audience. It's weird. How is the spider already being banished? What is this game? What the heck? Seriously, why are there so many water devils? I thought they weren't supposed to spawn this much. Because there's like one over there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is terrifying. Sorry, I am not paying any attention to what's going on in this game because I'm now scared of all the water devils. And it's also making it harder to pay attention to chat, if I'm honest. Yeah, if anti-flame, fair assessment, find a similar thing if you start later, i.e. 8:30, you find yourself with fewer viewers unless you're playing Slay the Spire? Yeah. Your Slay the Spire viewer numbers are also terrifying to me. Where is this hive? Is she below me? Yes. Okay. Yeah, no, Chewie is he's at the mana pool on everything, the same way that I'm Lair of Lore on everything. He's a magic personality who, in the past, like, what, 4 years? Has branched out into doing a lot more YouTube content and Twitch streaming. He started doing Twitch streaming a little bit after I started the 365-day streaming challenge that I did in Jesus, that started in 2016. That was 2 years ago. What the fuck? Wow, that's kind of disturbing to think about now that I really think about it. But yeah, he's a variety streamer. He just also is now branched out into streaming his podcasts. Which sort of means that But yeah, a lot of the folks who are regulars here originally found me because Chewy plugged the stream early when I was starting the challenge. I don't even know what clue I'm looking for. I have not been paying attention. In theory, I actually spent most of the weekend watching your stream instead of streaming, for once. Which, it was probably healthy. Okay, it sounds like stuff is moving down there. Yeah, and I'm really glad that you stuck around, Peggy. I'm legitimately thinking, though, that I might do some new, what's it called? I'm very concerned that they're moving. So there's, like, stuff sloshing in the water, and I don't think it's just those leeches. That's pretty much all I'm good for, though, is, lore inputs. I'm making so much noise. Oh, it's a pony. Okay. I'm making so much noise. I really should play some more Slay the Spire, but I'm also thinking about doing some more Stellaris, because I haven't played that in a long time. And I feel like it's had some pretty significant updates. That's probably a player. Since the last time I played. Because, no, it's not. It's a bunch of zombies. Okay. Because it's been a bit, and before the last time that I played, they added... Or not they added. They did a massive update with the last DLC that changed the way that FTL systems were. I'm in the Spider territory, so I can't pick up clues. I'm not paying enough attention to this game. I'm not paying enough attention to this game. It has been a while since Slime Rancher. I'm not So here's the thing about No Man's Sky. I really enjoy it, but it's one of those things I don't know is going to be great for streaming. In the same way that I really enjoy playing WoW, and I don't think it's great for streaming. For me personally, just the way that I work and what the audience is interested in. Because I really do enjoy playing WoW, and I like talking about the lore and the silly... some of the silliness and some of the just like, what the hell is wrong with you people? That's been going on with the story. Oh god, I'm gonna jump right onto a water devil. Fuck this, goodbye. Oh god, I'm bleeding. Oh, okay. I jumped directly into a bed of lampreys. That was me. That was my footsteps. These things take many bullets. Okay. That was a very bad idea. I should not have done that. Yeah, that's actually what I'm sort of considering, is that one of the things that they did with the new WoW expansion is that they added the allied races, which you get a bonus cosmetic thing if you level them all the way from 20 to 110. And I'm kind of considering doing that. Just because I have I've got 2 of the allied races unlocked, and I want to level them up, and I'll be honest, at this point I basically just play WoW for a bunch of silly cosmetic crap. Because I will go out and farm mounts like no one's business. Okay, they're still running that way. Where are they going? They haven't gone anywhere, that's weird. Yeah. That's exactly what I was sort of thinking about it, Dovin, is that, like, going through a lot of the older areas, I could definitely talk about stuff, but I also mostly, leveled up through the Alliance areas. So the Horde ones I'm aware of, but... Shit. But I haven't actually played through, so I feel like there might be some stuff to do there. With the one difference being... that, a lot of the Horde areas are going to be weird, because it's going to be, like, tying similarities to the fucking weird shit that they did in Cataclysm that was supposed to make Garrosh seem awesome, and then that they sort of went, no, it was clearly to make him look bad as a boss. Or as a big bad for Mists of Pandaria, when it was realized that no one actually liked working for him. Alright, Anti-Flame. Thank you, man. I should probably just actually be paying attention, but I'm bad at that. And welcome to the channel, Slattery2000. Sorry I didn't, probably welcome you sooner. What are you guys doing? I'm very easily distracted right now. Battle Lamprey sounds like an awesome band name. Yes, it also sounds like an awful band name. Yep, bad plays and backstory is pretty much my entire brand, unfortunately. Sometimes I wish it was for slightly decent plays, but it's really not. I mean, it wasn't that bad when I was doing Hearthstone, the Puzzle Labs. Those were mostly okay, till I got really pissed at them. Sounds like an awful band with an awesome poster. That is probably the most succinct way to describe a non-existent band called Bed of Lampreys. Wait, hang on. What DLC added alpacas? Now I'm confused. Oh, right! Those alpacas! Yes, right. Sorry, the WoW expansion. Yeah. Yeah, the adorable alpacas that aren't in the game as a goddamn mount. What the hell, Blizzard? How are they not a mount? They're adorable. Where am I? Why am I going this way? I mean to be going south. Oh my god. I mean, I don't want to go that way because there's a meathead right there, and I don't want to get into a fight with a meathead. Look, I'm just making noises now because I don't care. Thank you, Fanning! I forgot I had that. That's why I just accidentally double-tapped that man. I mean, I really hope they don't add it as, like, a paid mount, because WoW does have that now. But they'd also have to make it fly, because I think all of the paid mounts have flight. Shit! Oh, he ran away from it. Oh, I missed the head. I missed the head. Whew. No. Oh, God. I'm sorry. One of those was a gunshot whizzing by my head. I hate this place! No, no. What? That's a... Fuck! I didn't realize it was a Talon! Yep, there we go. God damn it! Oh, that went downhill very rapidly. Great timing on the host. Thank you very much. Oh, no. Yeah, that was some great timing. As soon as I said, screw it, I don't care, I'll just keep making noise, that is the second that someone hears me. I like rambling about lore, but, I mean, I'll be fair, some of the time when I make it sound like it doesn't make a lot of sense, it's a little bit because I'm, like, not making it as clear as it should be. And sometimes it is because the lore makes no goddamn sense and is so twisted up in itself that it makes it... God, what was the Yahtzee quote? I think it was a Yahtzee quote about the Metal Gear Solid story, describing it as something like an obsidian octopus. that it's so difficult to break apart and twist it up in itself. Yeah, that was dumb. Yeah, I feel like the Kingdom Hearts... Okay, from what I've played of the Kingdom Hearts series, which is admittedly very little, it's mostly straightforward, in that the first game is relatively self-contained until it went off the tracks in, like, the last hour? Trevor the Reader, thank you very much for those 5 bits. Thank you very much. But, like, I think Kingdom Hearts made sense. Kingdom Hearts 1 made sense until it went that way at the very end, where it was just like, darkness, 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 darkness. Like, I need to go check the story of Chain of Memories, but I've been led to believe that the story of Chain of Memories is basically just like, you walked in the castle. To relearn everything that you knew, you have to walk through it again. And also, there was something else. Wait, what character am I running with? I have no idea what character we're going into this hunt with. This might be bad. Oh, yeah, no. The darkness, 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 darkness thing was definitely in Game 1, but it was at the very end when, like... So pretty much Hollow Bastion on, it got confusing. Because it seemed like they were trying to tie everything up in a neat little bow in case they didn't get a second game. And a neat little bow that still had, like, a cliffhanger so that they could build on it for a second game. But that bow made very little sense going into Chain of Memories, because it was just like, why is everything card-based now? What's going on? Why is it night? Damn it! What character am I... Oh shit, I'm playing as the guy I wanted to save. Okay, well, we have an extraction. Also, Kingdom Hearts games have 3 people named Ansem, and one of those people is also 9 other people. I thought he was 13 other people. Like, I thought that's why it was called... Okay, this is me not knowing anything about the game, but I thought that's why it was called Organization 13, because they were all made up of bits of Ansem or Xehanort, or whatever the fuck his name is. Except that one of them wasn't... I guess it can't be 13, because one of them was Roxas that was also... the main... Sora! One of them was Roxas that was also Sora, because... Wait, there's ducks now? Can I shoot the duck? I can! Also, take everything that I'm saying about Kingdom Hearts with a massive grain of salt, because I have no goddamn idea. Wait. There are no... Why are there no water devils here? This entire area is a goddamn lake! Didn't that not happen in 1, though? Because Sephiroth is only in the Colosseum. Oh, it's him making that noise, okay. Okay, there's usually a husk around here. Oh my god. You know what I just realized? I have a flashlight. Which if I use, I will totally get seen and murdered, but still. But still. That reminds me, though, did anyone else watch or pay attention to Stark and I, like, nerd gushing in the Discord about, the Hat in Time announcements? Ah, shit, is it in here? Okay, it's over there. Because if anyone didn't see, in September, we're getting DLC for Hat in Time. That DLC is free if you download it the first day it's released. And that DLC also... There's one of them. Yeah, September 13th. And that DLC comes with free co-op as well. What is that? they make noises like chickens? Somehow that's worse. Just gonna put a flare in that thing and casually walk away. Oh, right, yeah, and it's coming to the Switch. Why does it sound like the spider's here? Oh, good, the flare went out. I think there's a witch. Not a witch, goddammit. A hive underneath this house. Yeah, that is probably like the one bummer guilty slug, I agree. I'm curious. What happens if I do this? It gets pissed, but not actually gets hit. Okay. Okay. Do you want to show me your head? Show me your head. There's your head. Thank you. I was right. There was a hive on the other side of the door. Okay, the clucking is really disturbing me. The clucking is really weirding me out. Right, that was the other thing that I thought about playing, was, I briefly thought about doing Minecraft, because I haven't played any Minecraft in a very long time. And I like it, but I also can't play unmodded Minecraft anymore. Because I understand that a lot of the things that I use modded Minecraft to do can be done in unmodded Minecraft, but it requires lots and lots of redstone tomfoolery I do not have the brain power for. And I really want to play the new Minecraft update, but I don't know if I could do it without DLC. And or not DLC, fuck, mods. Mods, words, I can words. And I've checked, and there's no one fucking doing mods yet for, at least easily accessible mods, for 1.13. I get that redstone tomfoolery is fun. The problem is that it's so much more complicated than I can get my brain around. Like, I really enjoy, and I throw to him relatively often if I can, but he's not often on immediately after me. Serge Jaeger. I think... Fuck! I believe his, Twitch channel is actually just Serge Jaeger, but I really enjoy watching him play Minecraft, because whenever I throw to him, I say this, but I want to make it clear, it's not at all a joke. That man does in vanilla Minecraft what I legitimately need mods to do, and can't figure out how the hell he does it. Like, I've watched him build. He has, like, this terrifying sorting system on the server that he's on that is just like, you put items in a box, and they get fucking sorted into this massive, system. I'm just like, I don't know how you do that. And I get that the way it functionally works, and now there's a fucking leaf blower right outside, is that, he's got, like, a chest that has a series of... I'm trying to run away now, because that dude can basically kill me. He's got, like, a series of... Not funnels, what are they called? It's, it might be funnels. But basically, like, pipes that sit on the bottom of the chest and take everything out of it, and then it can, like, filter them down into other ones, so that he's basically got a whole bunch of chests that are full in that every slot of the chest is taken up. But by, like, ones, so, like, none of them have full stacks, so, yeah, it's like funnels. So it just, like, falls down, it can't fall down into a box that it's not supposed to go into. But the mental discipline to make that terrifies me, because it's just, like, to make that and make it look pretty, you have to have all of this behind the walls. I'm just like, that doesn't... How? Yeah, I've seen some of the, like, computers inside Minecraft that run, like, a simple analog computer. That's really terrifying to me. Like, it's really cool that you can do it. That's terrifying and shouldn't work. No. I got a butcher clue, and that was probably it. Yeah, I can't even do the pixel art part, Guilty Slug. Like, it's part of why I really like modded Minecraft, because I feel like I have, like, creativity that I can actually do? Instead of just going like, I see these impressive things that other human beings can make. I don't know how to do that, though. You once made a floor that switched color with redstone? Ooh. Oh, redstone and pistons? Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure that pistons are some sort of, like, devil work. Okay. Give me new recruits. What do we got? We got a Nagant with a whole bunch of good tools. Or consumables. Timing was the difficult point? Okay. Ooh, Caldwell conversion. Uppercut. I like that one. But these guys are all so expensive. And I have not been making money. I basically don't make money if I'm not playing with Odin's Son. I have a man named Reinhardt Schilling? What the hell? But all those static blocks moving around makes the server cry? Makes perfect sense to me. Decoy, supplier, determination. Yeah, determination, sure. Oh. Even a small one made too much? I feel like I heard something about that too, Guilty Slug. I also know that right now there's what was it called? Pixelmon was a mod that got shut down, but now there's a new version of Pixelmon that is basically the same, albeit with some weird camera angle crap. Like, it doesn't do, like, a Pokemon battle the way you would expect. So that's a bit weird, but otherwise it's fine. I keep forgetting this is set as a display capture since the game refuses to be captured. Why is it refusing to be captured? That's gonna annoy me. No, Steam, come here. Like, this is sort of the same thing. It was... apparently, I'm just going to talk about all the games that I thought about playing this morning before I finally went, fuck it! I'll go with the one that doesn't require thought. It's like, I thought about doing Monster Hunter World, but I'm kind of at this weird point with Monster Hunter World where I'm not done with the story, so I can't, like, really accelerate my hunter rank, but I desperately just want to make all of my weapons be as good as they can be, and unfortunately I end up in this all the fucking time. So, because I still have the Switch Axe, which I'm really enjoying, although I don't think I played the Switch Axe on... No, I did play the Switch Axe on stream. But I finally decided to say screw it, and I'm going to learn how to do Hunting Horn, and that way, when I actually play with other people, I will have every motherfucking Hunting Horn ready, so I can just play whatever one actually works best. So I may or may not have spent way too much time, just, like, I have every single Hunting Horn I can possibly have at this point, except for the Dragon Bone tree, and I should have those pretty soon, too. But unfortunately, that's basically just me going out and grinding against the same goddamn wyverns over and over again. I don't think that's very fun to watch either. So, but it's... I don't know. I'm trying to, like... I guess I'm trying to vocalize why it is that I thought about so many games and why I don't think... and why I didn't stream any of them, and instead doing this, like... this weird, terrifying monstrosity. Because I also thought about doing XCOM 2, but I don't want to do XCOM 2 because, one, I haven't done XCOM 1 on stream, and I feel like people... Okay, I think this one is just my head being shitty, but I have this, like, disgusting feeling that if I play XCOM 1 or XCOM 2, a number of people will go like, hey, are you just doing this because Chewie's playing it? And a different number of people who know that I, at least up until communities go away, which apparently they're going away at some point. Wait, do I not have a knife? Why is it on 4? God, I'm an idiot. Know that I stream under the Lure community. Will go, hey, are you just playing XCOM because Bengineering is playing XCOM? And I think that's mostly just my brain being shitty, but the fewer chances I give my brain to be shitty, probably the better. Where am I? Oh, there's a token right there. Good. Hey, that's a player. I mean, that's very true, Peggy. Is that one, I know not everyone pays attention to or cares about other, about streamers who I might pay attention to. And that they might not know that these other streamers that I pay some amount of attention to have been playing these games. Oh, he's bad at this. You have a friend? I can't see shit. I can't see shit. It's so goddamn dark. Okay, so we grabbed the token and ran. Okay, he probably didn't have a partner then. Like, it's almost assuredly one of those stupid things where it's just like, it's my brain trying to make me feel shitty about something. Do you have any money? Yeah! Ah, shit. This might go poorly. Back away slowly. There. This is already going better. We've murdered a man. I grabbed a clue. That's 75 bucks right there. There's another one over there. Like, I don't want to call it imposter syndrome, because that's not imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome, it would be if it was, like, people would only watch, because I was doing this game that they know that other people are doing, and maybe I'll do it similarly, I guess. Look, imposter syndrome's such a fucking stupid, thing to try and explain anyway. I mean, that's sort of the trick, Peggy, is that pretty much anyone who does anything even remotely creative has probably some level of imposter syndrome, even if they're way better at shutting it the fuck down than some people are, like me. Okay. Because I'm pissed terrible at shutting it down. But I've also always been relatively bad at shutting down my own negative emotions. So I've tried to take as much time as I can to, like, not shut them down, but identify whether an emotion that I'm feeling actually belongs to me, or if it belongs to my brain trying to make me feel shitty, or if there's a reason for why I'm feeling any given way. Which is why I'm so annoyed that I fell into this, like, stupid trap of not streaming all weekend. Because it was just like, I know that this is just my brain feeling like crap and looking for excuses to not do a thing that I know I enjoy. don't let other streamers dictate your game. I mean, that's, to be clear, that's definitely not what's going on. It's just that my brain is going like, hey, you've been watching these games recently, and you remember that they're fuckloads of fun. Let's play them. It's like, but other people might think that I'm copying someone else. It's like, shut up, you idiot brain. You were just being an asshole. Oh, good. We've got dogs. Fortunately, the clue's on the other side of the dogs. I'm not crouching. I just realized I wasn't crouching. What was your thing, Dovin? You set your cake on the table, think, damn, someone else already bought a cake. Literally everyone else says, fuck yes, 2 cakes, hence 2 cake syndrome. Okay, that's actually a really brilliant way to put it, Dovin. I think, okay, Sodenson and I have been having this discussion. I think that one is the leader and that they're trying to differentiate it more now, because it's got the, like, yellow eyes instead of the orange. But I don't know for sure. And I love that the whole leader dynamic thing that we started trying to figure out exists only because, like, 2 patches ago, they built in some weird way that the AI functions, for the hell puppies, so that if you manage to kill an entire group, but not, or kill all but one of an entire group, it will become a leader and able to, like, spawn new hell puppies when no one is observing it. There's no gate here, right? There's no gate. There's no gate. They can't get out. Not this way. There's a hole in the fence, isn't there? I bet there's a hole in the fence. I'll have more... Yeah, more cake. Yes, please. Yeah, that's actually probably one of the best ways I've heard it put. Thank you, Dovin. That's quite brilliant, honestly. I have no cover, not even visual cover. I should get into some cover. Okay. This is not a Talon, right? Okay, it's not. Hush, Mr. Whispery. Shh, stop that. Like, personally, watch 3-person finish Iconoclast and 4 people play Boom Puzzles? Fair enough. Like, that's another thing that I kind of want to try and get better about, too, is that I know that... I mean, like, to be clear, the goal of the whole streaming thing is to become a partner, because being a partner sort of comes with a lot of helpful benefits for trying to make this my job. But at the same time, I know that I also have a bigger viewership than a lot of affiliates, let's be honest. Like, there are definitely people who have greater viewerships than mine who are affiliates, but a lot of them are, frankly, pretty close to partners. Some of them really should have already hit partner, but have just had some bad luck. Fuck. Okay, well, time to escape. I don't even know how many clues I got. Okay, looks like southeast is probably our best bet. And I wish sorry, what I was saying with that was that I need to go back to a thing I started doing, which is basically trying to call out, streamers who are a little bit smaller than me still, so that we can share the love around, I guess, is probably the best way of putting it. Because I will still highly recommend that anyone who likes Chewy or my streaming style, but is kind of annoyed that neither of us have been playing a lot of Overwatch and stuff like that, should... Oh god, I don't remember the numbers anymore. Shit, he saw me. Should definitely go check out... Hang on. Should go check out... Fuck! I'm gonna die now. One of those was a shot at me, I think. I don't think those were all him. I need to check his name. Lamp Rouge... I want to say 3028, but that's... No, that's Haley's numbers. Fuck, what's Lamp Rouge's full-ass username? Come here. Damn it. Okay, nothing's hunting me. I'm hidden in a bush. We're fine. We're fine. 98, that was it. Lamp Rouge 98. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey, more dogs. God damn it. You should go check out Lamp Rouge 98 because he's a viewer from Chewy's chat, and once in a while this one. And he's been doing a fair amount of Overwatch streaming. He's trying to hit... shit. He's trying to hit affiliate. Hang on. Shit, there's more behind me. That was an explosion. Okay, that's concerning. What the fuck is going on here? There's a YouTube channel that's filled entirely with videos titled Famous YouTuber Reacts to Signature Scene in Video Games. Viewers like to see how different people react to this. I mean, yeah, that is very true. That is very true. Where's the escape? It's that way, okay. I don't want to cross the river. I really don't want to cross the river. The river is bad. Who's setting off all of these explosions? Shit, okay. That was just me stepping on a twig. That was just me stepping on a twig. That was just me stepping on a twig. That makes complete sense, Peggy. I just know that there's some folks who are very much into watching Overwatch, who are less happy because both Chewy and I don't find it to be a great game to stream. Because I personally don't like playing it without friends, and Chewy does not, like, deal well with competitive gameplay 100% of the time. And something about the, like, combination of competitive gameplay, plus both of us usually trying to stream it, with or without having a team. Take me away! Take me away! Thank you! Please make that sound... Okay, good. I was about to say, please make that sound stop. See more prop hunt, though? Yeah. But yeah, something about that combination of things makes it so that we both end up on each other's nerves pretty bad. And even if it's amusing for viewers, the numbers aren't great. And we find it to be deeply aggravating. So, and yeah, that's why Killing Floor is so good, but we also are very bad at remembering to play Killing Floor is the issue there. Yes, my 50 bucks that I... Wait, that was a tier 2 hunter? That was a tier 2 hunter? I don't believe you! That was a tier 2 hunter? What happened to the way to get, like, the full nitty-gritty? Yeah, that was tier 2. Huh, weird. But yeah, we played, it's been a while since we played, Prop Hunt. We did that, oh shit, that was almost a year ago, wasn't it? That was around November, right? Chewy and I together did a stream as, a fundraiser for Take This. Where we played a whole bunch of, like, multiplayer games and gave away a bunch of games, because we both have way too many games to give away. And I think Prop Hunt was one of the ones where we were just like, we don't understand how to do this, and we got someone else to help us. I don't think it went terribly well, but it could have gone worse. Definitely could have gone worse. Oh, Dovin, were you not here for when we played Overcooked 2? Because I don't think Chewy would be able to play... Okay. I don't know who to put this on, but there would be issues if Chewy played Overcooked 1 or 2 with me or Haley or, like, Miriam, probably even Steph. Actually, I'd probably put Miriam as, like, the easiest person for him to play Overcooked with on that list. Because, we don't deal well with someone who doesn't understand how to work in a kitchen. So it would probably end up with a lot of us yelling at Chewie. Mostly me yelling at Chewie. That probably wouldn't be the best thing ever. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Let's see if I can get more cheap hunters. Oh, you've got throwing knives. I love throwing knives. Yeah. Like, I don't like getting angry, period, but a lot of the times if I end up angry at Chewie, I usually just fucking shut down. Because if I'm angry at Chewie, it's usually on stream, and I don't want anger to be reflected on anyone's stream. Magic is your favorite non-Nintendo party game? I don't think I've ever played through Magicka. Like, I own one? I think I own one. But I've never actually played through it. Like, I think I started playing, was like, okay, so here's how all these, like, mechanics work. That's weird and cool. Okay. But that was probably about the farthest I made it. No, this is the man I want to keep alive. Fine, I guess you're going in again. Yeah, like, yelling in general is totally fine, I feel, for a stream, but, like, yelling when angry is just... Then it's less about fun, and it's more about, like, there's two people on this stream that are actually just angry. Which is, you could gift PS4 games. What PS4 game, out of curiosity? I feel like you've mentioned this before. And I don't remember what it was. Shit, that's the game that I still need to pre-order before the 20% goes away. Metroid Prime 4, because one day the fucking thing will come out. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, this is fun. I think Magicka 2's on PC as well. I don't know if anyone's... So... Does anyone remember the weird... You don't have to remember the details, just does anyone remember the weirdness that was the whole Pizzagate thing? Like, seriously, don't even have to remember the details, just that it was sort of a weird QAnon thing that went bizarre. They're doing it again to, instead of a pizza place, now to Voodoo Donuts. Which... Pizzagate was a dumb thing that happened in American politics in 2016. It was very stupid. I don't have time to even try and parse what happened with it, but suffice to say, it's mostly a thing set up by a large number of absolutely absurd right-wing conspiracy nuts that involved claiming a pizza place that was serving Hillary Clinton had some part to play in a child sex traffic ring. And that this obviously meant that Hillary Clinton was somehow involved in a child sex trafficking ring. Yeah, through a pizza place. But they're doing it again to an actually well-known... Well, okay, here, well-known. Also, hey, Piccolo. To reiterate, this also has to do with it's being set up by absolutely insane conspiracy people. Like, they're actually just nuts. They're doing it again, though, to a place called Voodoo Donuts, which is a very strange company if you've never seen them before. They're based out of Portland, Oregon. And their whole thing is just that they do pretty decent donuts with, like, an amount of frosting and some weird stuff on top. And that they started in a kind of shitty part of Portland. So now every time they open up a new shop somewhere else in the country, they try and find as, like, shitty a part of the town that they can, like, compare. Because I believe the building that they're in Portland either is or was near one of the last, like, functioning brothels in Portland or something like that. And that or it had something to do with, like, horror, like a whorehouse, something in that area. So every time they move to a new area, they try and, like, find an equally sketchy, kind of shitty part of town that they can set up in. And they set up in... They've got one in Denver, too, where it's just like, it's on Colfax. If you don't know about Colfax, it's I believe it's the longest straightaway street in America. And it has both the shittiest parts of Denver, where you don't want to go for your life, like, it's actually dangerous, and also, somewhere on the other end, it also has the Capitol building on it. There's parts of the city where the difference between the good part of town and the bad part of town is that the good part of town is over here, Colfax runs between it. The good part of town is also on that side of Colfax, too. It's just concentrated around Colfax. It's one street. It's very weird. So, yeah, and apparently that's the new thing that absurd conspiracy theorists are going crazy about right now, is that Voodoo Donuts is doing the exact same thing that one pizza place was doing before, which is running a child sex trafficking ring or something. Oh my god, they're everywhere! There's three right there! Oh, they're all coming for me. And apparently they got more calls yesterday from crazy conspiracy theorists than they did about people wanting to order donuts. And this is a shop that, mind you, at least the one in Denver... Oh, no. This is just crazy conspiracy theorists using a conspiracy that has already been established as false as a way to bludgeon companies that have said, these conspiracy theorists are insane nutbar people. By, in this case, taking up their phone lines all day so people can't can't order fucking donuts. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely just people being insane and using the fact that other people, for some reason, believed them the last time they were insane to continue being crazy. And do so in now a fun, new, malicious way. Like trying to ruin a business. Oh, yeah, it's just fucking stupid. Unfortunately, as a business, I don't know if they can really afford to block all that many phone calls. Yeah, Voodoo Donuts are pretty famous. Like, in the States, at least. You have to be in a state where they exist or have made mention that they might move to. But they're pretty well known, honestly. To be clear, they also don't exactly have a lot of, like, space to hide shit. Because, one, it's a professional kitchen. You don't actually have that much space to hide stuff in a professional kitchen. Two, they also don't have a wall between their service area and the fucking kitchen. There's no hidden space. You're in Michigan and you've heard of them? Ah, that's good then. Oh yeah, they probably won't, except, like, to actively annoy a company that usually goes out of its way to be pretty decent and to help, frankly, shittier parts of cities get better. Yeah, like, that's always the worst part about any conspiracy person, is that they don't care about the people whose lives they ruin. They also may actively be trying to ruin people's lives. Just on purpose. Oh my god, this has happened every time. At least I got 25 bucks. Yeah, I feel like they'd probably show up on... I don't like the Food Network, but I feel like it would show up on the Food Network pretty easily. Where the hell's my closest escape? That way. I don't know if I can get around these crows without setting them off. I mean, Alex Jones is being sued because he's tried to make money and advertising dollars off of claiming that a fucking national tragedy was that involved the deaths of children was a play staged by actors. Yeah, that's sort of the thing about voodoo, is that you probably shouldn't eat them. Like, they're delicious, but they are so high in fat and sugar that one might kill you. And Kevin Smith probably shouldn't have been eating them to begin with, but... I mean, dude's also, like... I don't know if anyone's seen pictures of Kevin Smith lately. He looks way better than he fucking used to. And I don't like the Food Network because it plays up a lot of... I think it plays up a lot of the stereotypes of being a cook. Thankfully, they don't, like, push the whole... Has he really? I thought he dropped more than 40 pounds, honestly. But... what was I saying? Oh, they play out a lot of the stereotypes that get people into the kitchen. Thankfully, they don't play up the, like, rock star cook elements that led to several generations of cooks dying of drug overdoses, but they do play up a lot of things that just aren't true. Like, basically no one who is on the Food Network right now works in a professional kitchen. Like, let's see here. Guy Fieri has opened multiple restaurants, almost all of which are considered awful. I thought Anthony Bourdain wasn't on Food Network. And also dead. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, he's on Travel Channel. I wasn't talking about Travel Channel. I'm just talking about the actual Food Network itself. Shit. Okay, where are the rest? And even Anthony Bourdain has actually gone out of his way, well, before his untimely passing, has gone out of his way to basically apologize for a lot of the stuff that he brought into sort of common knowledge with Kitchen Confidential, because it was just like, he felt bad because he felt like he was introducing more people to this shitty rockstar cook lifestyle that has killed so many people. In fact, one of the better books, if you've read Kitchen Confidential and thought it was at least interesting, you should read his other book. I think it's My Bloody Valentine. It has a tagline that I don't remember, but it's basically him kind of trying to explain why, yes, I talked about all of these things in my first book that make the chef life seem like this big rock star experience, and why that's not a good thing. Like, he talks about his experience with depression and suicidal tendencies. Like, he was working in somewhere in South America, and every night he would get off his shift and would get in his car, and he had to do this, like, windy mountain road to get home. And every time he talked about how he would sit down and listen to the radio and, like, talk to this, like, DJ that couldn't hear back, but it was just, like, talk to this DJ and say, if the next song you put on isn't good, I'm going to just, like, swerve off the edge here because there's no reason to keep going. And thankfully, DJ was actually a good DJ. But, yeah. But the people on Food Network, none of them are people who have been in a restaurant kitchen. Some of them haven't been in a restaurant kitchen in a while, but none of them work in restaurants. Bobby Flay is not a chef. Bobby Flay is a television personality. Jana De Laurentiis is a television personality. What's her name? Woman from Barefoot Contessa is a television personality who's also formerly of the Department of Defense or Justice. I think Defense. Which, that's really interesting. And I think that makes for good, like, here, we'll teach you how to cook thing. But it doesn't make for, hey, you should probably pursue this as a lifestyle choice. That's perfectly fair, Peggy. Oh, if you mean Anthony Bourdain was okay, he was kind of an asshole, but it's one of those things where he sort of played up a persona for certain shows. I don't want to say that he went, like, clean, but he came off a lot of stuff after, like, his 30s or so. He spent most of the 21st century relatively clean, or trying to detox, because he had a kid and was trying to be responsible for his family and realizing that a lot of what he had built up was very toxic and trying to break it back down. But then on Food Network, you've got people like Guy Fieri, who, when the first 3 seasons of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives were running, lost multiple producers because they wouldn't put up with the fact that instead of talking to the owner of a diner or a drive-in who happened to be gay, he wanted to act as though a busboy was the owner because they weren't gay, and then he could talk to them. Like, he lost at least 2 producers because of that, because they were just like, that, no, this guy owns the restaurant. Either don't do the restaurant, or talk to the fucking owner. There are plenty of them who seem like totally fine people. I don't like the idea of what the Food Network has become, where it's trying to get these people to go to culinary schools and things and learn this craft when what they're being shown isn't how this craft works. I also miss Good Eats, and that's one of the things that I really like, is that Alton Brown has never once told someone to, like, go to culinary school. He's never once told anyone to do anything. He's never once proclaimed to be a chef. He's also never, proclaimed to, what's her name? Rachel Ray, who wants to be the next fucking Oprah, who thinks that being on the Food Network is was her ticket, because she has her own talk show now, was her ticket to being the next goddamn Oprah. He wants to teach people how to cook at home, and hey, we're getting more Good Eats. Okay, I have issues with Gordon Ramsay, but they're different than what a lot of people have. So professional cooks have a fucking issue with Gordon Ramsay because he agreed to do a show called MasterChef. And the reason why we have an issue with him being on a show called MasterChef is because MasterChef is a title. And it's a title that you can earn in the culinary industry. It takes about 30 fucking years and requires being certified. It requires going up through actual ranks and through a system that's, like, built into most of Europe, and American chefs don't often do it because it takes 30 fucking years. And it's a really meaningful title. Yeah, because it's not like, hey, I want to be a master chef, and you go study under someone. It's, okay, I need to go join the organization that certifies master chefs. And you start out at a level, and then you have to keep working higher until all of the people, or an amount of the people in that organization agree that you deserve to move up in the ranks. So the culinary school that I went to had a single master chef on staff. And we are one of the most, in the culinary industry, one of the most well-known fucking culinary universities in the country. And we had one master chef on staff. He was a master chocolatier. The things that man could do with chocolate were not actually things that a human being should be able to do without black magic. That's why like people in the culinary industry get angry at Gordon Ramsay because he agreed to be on a show that would give people, give Americans the title of Master Chef. It's just like, that is absurd. Yeah, that's not just working, that's an insane passion for cooking that goes a little bit beyond the levels of sanity. Like, to be clear, to be a master chocolatier means that you have to be graded as a master pastry chef, and then also get basically like a subcommittee that are focused on chocolate to recognize you as a master chocolatier. And suffice to say that this man made more than enough lifetime in his more than enough money in his lifetime that he just drove from his, like, he lived up in the mountains, so he would drive down to his second house in Denver proper for the start of a teaching week, because our weeks were Monday through Thursday, and then would drive back up to his mountain house in his, like, what's the first model of Tesla they released? There was, like, I think it's the S? The one that's, like, an absurd, insane sport model. That costs, like, if you get all of the bells and whistles, was, like, $120,000. But drive all the way down from the mountain in his, like, pristine-ass, Tesla, and then drive all the way back up. What was his vanity license plate? I want to say it was, his vanity license plate was chocolate. Oh, God, that man was insane, and is possibly one of my favorite, teachers. It was Chef Bush. Pure electric cars are all sporty. I mean, what is it, the Model E is supposed to come out this year? That's supposed to be a little, well, it's supposed to be more reasonable. I think it starts at $30,000, assuming it ever actually comes out. Dude was an amazing teacher. Like, he is... I have a picture of him for one of my... That's the Model... No, I thought Model E was the... Because it was supposed to be a... It's a joke on one of the... No, is it Model 3? There's the new Tesla that's supposed to be coming out this year that, in theory... Oop, that didn't kill him. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. I'm gonna die now. I'm almost dead. I have a picture of him because he also teaches the sugar artistry class sometimes. And he got annoyed with my class for the dumbest reason that I'm still kind of proud of, which is that, so one of the skills that you have to learn in sugar artistry is blowing sugar to, like, create those large balloon-like creations. And he got kind of annoyed at my class because no one had a blowout, which is to say, blowing too much and causing it to sort of, like, explode. So he's like, well, okay, since none of you are going to do this yourselves, I need to, like, show you what happens and how to recover from it. So this one person's like, well, I'm making this, the sugar artistry class always has you do, like, an undersea themed thing, just because it means you can show off a lot more techniques. And I can't remember, I think she had a whale shark. He's like, well, I can't get this whale shark. Do you want to show me how to do that, chef? He's like, sure. I mean, you realize that I'm going to show you. Pop it. God damn it. And then and then I'll show you how to fix it, and then I have to break it anyway. She was like, yeah. So he starts, like, he grabs this thing and starts, like, blowing it up more and forms it in this, like, perfect giant whale shark that is, like, this long. And it's like, and he's just casually discussing something else while he's doing it. And then, when he realizes that it's close to popping, he sort of looks down at it, and he's accidentally sort of, like, crumpled the tail up into it, and gone like, oh, it's just, I can't remember his exact accent, it was like, I want to say Swiss? He's like, oh, I've just made this giant kidney or something like that. He's like, yes, you see, class, here we make giant organs. And as he says that, it explodes outwards in this, like, because it had started to cool, so it sort of, like, shattered that way. And I've got a picture of it as it shatters. It's just like, yes, just see we make organs in this class. What the fuck is wrong with this man? It was so brilliant, though. He's also the reason I got to do cooking for a charity benefit, because normally he teaches the... what's it called? Oh, I can't remember the name of the class. There's another class that's basically focused on doing... I think it's hot and cold? That's focused on doing... No, it wasn't hot and cold. Fuck, what's it called? It's not viennoiserie. But it focuses on doing these sort of, like, multi-layered, textural little desserts. Functionally, they're petit fours, but it's not called petit fours. Fuck, what's it called? And normally his class at the time does this event for, it's a charity called Taste for Life. They help supply food banks and such in the local area. And he was teaching a sugar artistry class, so they couldn't, like, they don't make any food, so they couldn't make an excuse to, like, suddenly make food and go do this event. So he came over and talked to my chef, who he was, like, the supervisor for, effectively, and went, so, we're doing sugar artistry and can't do this, so does your class want to do this? And we almost killed 2 people in our class, because he went, okay, so here's the thing, guys. We could make each team do, like, a special, like, you'll have to come up with your own menu and make this interesting thing and get your name out there in front of basically every professional chef in the Denver area. But we'll have to skip the day that we would normally do cheesecakes, and probably the day that we would do custards as well. And there were 2 people who went, no, we want to do cheesecakes and custards. It was like, there are 3 other classes where we have already learned those. No. And they kept trying to argue, like, no, we'll do these cheesecake and custards. And it'll be better than doing this massive charity thing to get your name out in front of every single professional chef in the entire Denver area. That wasn't me. There's a human over there. Nope, there were 2 humans over there. Ha! And we were just like, fuck that, no! So we outvoted these 2 assholes, and so the way that a lot of the classes in my culinary school work is that you end up on, like, a 4-person team, just because going from black to light to black, that's weird, Pikolu. I hope not. But you end up in, like, a 4-person team, and after your first couple of classes, you usually just, instead of getting stuck with someone, you're just like, hey, I'll go sit with these guys. And I had a team, and we were just like, okay, it's fall. We've already had our like, modern... Oh, it's my shirt? That's weird. There's a class that was, like, modern desserts, and what modern meant was making shit that was new in the 60s. But it was all about making, like, specially shaped stuff with different layers. So we're like, okay, so we already sort of know what we want to do here. And for some reason, we got it in our head that was like, we can't do chocolate. Turned out that was a good idea because every other group did chocolate. And I don't remember how we came to this decision, but we ended up deciding that, okay, well, it's fall, so we will make... Oh, it's just a dynamite stick. We will make a... It was like a sweet potato... No, was it sweet potato? Might have been pumpkin. Like, sponge cake. And we did it as, like, this massive sheet tray. So, like, an industrial sheet tray is 4 feet by 2... It's, like, 4 feet by, like, 2.5-ish. So we did 2 of those. Baked them. And then we did... I think it was... maple mousse. No, it was a maple Bavarian cream, so it was, like, lightly set, so that it would sort of hold its shape. And then there was something, like, thin in between. and I don't recall what it was. It might have just been like a little bit of a sauce to keep it stuck together. Then we put the second layer of the cake on top, and we did. We made a honey caramel sauce that we were gonna serve on the side, and then we had this fucking stupid idea that turned out way better than it should have. It looked kind of plain to start with because it was like cake, Bavarian, cake, or something in between. It was like powder or something enough to just give it like a little different color. Cake. And then before going to the event, we pre-cut all of it, so they were these little like inch by inch, and maybe like after the final thing went on, like 2 inches tall. And one person did, I think it was ginger snaps that they rolled out absurdly thin, like paper thin, and we cut them into a bunch of different like fall shapes, so we had like trees and maple leaves and crap. And then I was in charge of, after the honey caramel sauce was done, I made a basically house-made marshmallow fluff with maple as the base ingredient. And when I say marshmallow fluff, I mean like we just made a big fucking thing of liquid marshmallow, and then we would pipe it on top of each of the individual cakes as they were being picked up, and then pass it down to the next person who'd like toast it, then top it with the little like paper thin ass ginger snap, and then finally we would serve it on just like a little plastic ass plate with the honey caramel sauce on the side. And what the fuck was our crispy element? Whatever it was between the Bavarian and the second layer of cake was something like lightly crispy, and I don't remember what it was. It may have just been like toasted nuts, actually. Like a really thin, ground down thing of toasted nuts. But we were so goddamn proud because there were 6 teams, and every other team did something with chocolate in it. And I think we were asked to make like 75, and because we accidentally miscounted, we ended up making like 150. And we were so fucking happy. My team was the only one that sold out. Like, we were actually required to not allow people to come back for seconds because so many people would just come by and go like, oh, that's delicious and it's not chocolate? Fuck yes! We ended up with like, I think I ended up with so many goddamn business cards by the end of it. Right, like, people would walk by and be like, oh shit, like, this is really good. What year are you all in? They're like, first. It's like, wait, what, your first years? Okay, because normally this is a thing that is served by second or third years. I'm just like, hey, you've got an internship coming up in like 8 months then. Here, call me when that comes up. I think pretty much... Sorry, I heard weird noises. I think pretty much everyone in that class ended up with a, like, really solid and good internship. Oh, wow, I almost walked right by this. Ah, shit, someone's been here. Yep, someone's been here already. Damn. That person's ahead of me. But yeah, that cake was so good. I fucking wish... So this was the one issue, is that because we were a team that only cooperated on kind of random shit, like we didn't work together in every class, I don't have all of the recipes that went into it anymore, which makes me so sad. Because I definitely don't have the cake recipe. I think I might have the marshmallow fluff recipe somewhere. And I know I have the... Oh, they weren't ginger snaps, they were brandy snaps, that was it. I know I have the brandy snap recipe because I've used it since. But I don't know about any of the other ones. Actually, no, I think I also have the honey caramel sauce recipe. Because I think I got that one myself from, like, the National Honey Council or something. I feel like there might be someone else here. Very concerned that there might be someone else here. Normally a human wouldn't jingle them that much. They'd, like, jingle it once, then regret it. It's gotta be a husk, right? Problem is that there was definitely a human here. Maybe two. I mean, the other thing about that cake recipe is, that it was... I think it might be way too rich if you were to eat it, like, as a full-sized cake, and not as these, like, super thin strips. Also, I might have to do a... So, here's the thing. I'm thinking about doing sort of a cooking stream, because we have a thing of egg whites that is... I heard a footfall thump. Because we have a thing of egg whites that's going to go bad soon. So I was going to make meringue cookies. But I don't necessarily want to do it as just a, like, hey, we're cooking on stream, because the recipe that I'm going to make is not what I'm going to call a quick recipe. Because it's for one of my favorite kinds of cookies. They're called forgotten cookies. They're a little odd. There's a gunfight over there, there's a gunfight over there, I think there's a gunfight over there. Hey, Piccolo, welcome back. In that making them is actually super simple. The problem is that it's not even time intensive, it's that you make these cookies by essentially making a meringue, folding flour in, and then folding whatever you want to fill them with in. In my case, it's usually chocolate chips. And then you put them in a 200-degree oven, and then you turn off the 200-degree oven and come back, like, the next morning. And that's it. So I, like... Just like, that doesn't make an entire stream by any means. Oh my god! They're banishing everything. Okay. I guess we leave again. I guess I could try and kill a hunter. You had to start a massive app download chain on your new phone? Ooh, that sounds painful. Sorry, man. Just like getting everything updated. Fucks. Oh god, all the water devils are coming for me. Ha! Suck it! Disgusting whatever the fuck you are. Oh, your old phone burns out? Shit, I'm sorry, man. Hey, look, more water devils. Fuck. I really thought these weren't supposed to spawn this frequently. Like, I thought the whole thing was that they were supposed to spawn infrequently, but I guess they're also not as durable as I was afraid they were going to be. They only take, like, 5 or 6 bullets, which means that any, like, sizable bullet will probably take him out in, like, 2. But I guess the lack of, oh shit, there's no islands that way. The lack of a head box makes them harder to kill as well. Oh, that's not an island. Shit, I thought there was an island. Yeah. No! Damn it! Don't encourage them, Odin-san! Don't encourage them! Also, hey, they added ducks. They added waterfowl for some reason. No, they don't need Simic. They've already made some sort of lamprey, like, hive-minded lamprey demon. They don't need anything else. I think Odin-san wants them to get some sort of, like, zombie, crocodile. Okay, this feels new. I feel like they don't always spawn, or they didn't used to spawn zombies at the getaways. Okay, where are the... Okay, so they're probably, like, running to Blanchett Graves. I can wait for these guys, but I'm very afraid that there's going to be 2 of them. Gurmog Angler Zombie Fish. No! We do not need a zombie fish. Yeah, albino might stick out too much. Okay, Rubber Ducky 70. Does he have a partner? Because if he doesn't have a partner, I'll go take it, damn it. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, Geese would just aggro everything and kill everything on the map. Player monsters like, yep. Consider this Gitrog monster. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't find the Gitrog monster that creepy. Just sort of weird. I'm very afraid that my hat is going to give me away in this hiding spot. Like, they have to come this way. Yeah, geese and swans are all assholes. Murderous, murderous assholes. So here's the concern. If they... Wait, are they coming this way? Oh, no, not Sickening Shoal. I think there's a reason there are no fish in any of this water. I mean, before, it was just because the water was full of corpses. Now I think it's because the water's full of corpses and some sort of hive mind lamprey demon. Okay, I think they're coming around this side of the tree. Oh, they're just booking it, okay. Well, they're not even trying to keep quiet, okay. They're coming here, right? Ooh, they're like right there. That's behind me. That's concerning. I heard him running. Okay, they're not here yet. I'm not sure what I just heard. It's quite possible that I just heard a player's voice chat. Ah. I don't know if I hit him, but I doubt it. I don't know what that means, Tobin. Damn it. Oh, I don't think I killed him. Best case, that was a body shot. And unless the poison actually did a fair amount more work than I expect, then I think he lived. God damn it. I only got one clue? Fuck. That was awful. Oh, I like that dude, too. He had an interesting kit. Well, damn it. Meanwhile, I now keep getting fuckers with this goddamn combat axe. Ooh. Oh god, you've got a weird, weird set of skills there. Oh, that reminds me, they added, hang on. I think it's a consumable? Flash bomb, frag bomb, hellfire, liquid, wait, what the hell is liquid fire? Foam, liquid in a glass container, burns on the surface of water, internal steel balls cause it to burst on impact. Okay, interesting. This, whack, okay. So this is what this means, okay. Dynamite stick with a modified power fuse that enables detonation underwater. Okay. So they've added things like the liquid firebomb and the wax dynamite stick to enable you to, like, deal with shit in the water. Okay. I love that the Chaos Bomb costs so little but requires fucking level 89. Because this doesn't, like, hurt, really. It's just a... It can stick to any, well, most surfaces, and then it fires off a whole bunch of blanks. It's like a sweet grapefruit. You fruit me, you. Pine cones and hickory nuts all over. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a modified version of the sticky bomb, which is basically just a stick of dynamite covered in nails. It's just like, here. Okay, you're not even supposed to be running. I feel like I've seen cottonwoods, but I don't live near any, mercifully. Oof. Anything can be a weapon if you cover it in nails. That's true. It's not an effective sticky bomb. Considering that the only things we're trying to stick it into are mostly just meat-based, I think it might work okay. Because, like, let's see here. Honestly, the only thing I expect to be trying to use that on are, like, the meathead and... Fuck, what's the other one? What's it called? The butcher. I mean, the meathead's whole thing is that the skin is kind of falling apart anyway. I guess it's also operating under the assumption that we're able to throw like a professional baseball player. But I think they're sticking with this just because it seems more realistic than it has some sort of adhesive. Like, fuck, what was it? In, God damn it, what's it called? One of the modern, not relatively recent, one of the relatively recent Call of Duties that was in World War II had their, like, weird sticky bomb that was kind of hard to believe. I'll be honest, I'm kind of thinking of switching up the game. I can't words. Bethesda, why? I don't even remember the login. Unless you're just gonna suddenly tell me that the 76 beta is live. That doesn't really... Stop opening random windows! That's not the one I wanted! Unless you're gonna tell me that the 76 beta is live. I don't think I care. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want to switch over. And I don't know. I did not finish Dark Souls. The problem is that the part of Dark Souls we're about to head into, I feel like is going to kind of need its own section. Because... So, we got Nito's soul. We got a portion of Gwyn's soul from Seath. And we can get the other portion of Gwyn's soul from the Four Kings. The problem is that then we have to go into Lost Izalith. And Lost Izalith is not that great. That's actually what I'm thinking, is either Monster Hunter or I was thinking of doing XCOM, but I remember I don't have XCOM 1 installed, so I'd have to start with XCOM 2. Which is why I'm thinking Monster Hunter, honestly. Just because, screw it. Yeah. I think we get access to... I think I'm about to get access to the Elder's Recess, so that's... Yeah, fuck it. Let's go do some goddamn Monster Hunter. That sounds like a plan, as I try and find the window where I have all of this crap open. Okay. Monster Hunter World. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know why I'm making these noises. I'm just making random noises. I'm losing my goddamn mind. But yeah, cottonwoods are the ones that, like, have their seeds are, like, wrapped up in, like, fluff, right? Right? Pretty sure that's what they are. Okay, open that. Oh, shit. Plug controller back in. Where is cable for controller? Aha, okay. Okay. Mer. Close window. Opened the thing. Did I... Uh-oh. There we go, yes, okay. Update info. Yes, always update info. Okay. Yeah, they travel for miles. Yeah. Yeah, I mercifully do not live in a place that has that. Although, I did grow up in... I grew up in Southern California, where I want to say it's magnolia trees kill a relatively significant number of people, which is to say more than one a year, because their petals are extremely slippery and fall to the ground, and then after they've been stepped on enough, they basically just become this waxed coating all over sidewalks. So people hit it and just go like, and now I go away, goodbye. Okay, can the game capture see Monster Hunter? It can. Good, let's do it that way. Yeah, Calcifer looks kind of like a goober right now, just because this is the best armor set I could give him. Meanwhile, I'm doing my best Super Sentai impression on this character. Oh, right, I forgot he's got a stupid gun right now. I've been trying out some of the ranged weapons as well, and I think I might actually like the heavy bow guns, but for now I'm mostly just doing dumb, goofy stuff with hunting horns, because hunting horns. Okay. What mission is it I need to start on? Speak to the Third Fleet Master. Oh, that's not helpful. Give stuff. Yeah, except for my coil, which is Rathalos, I'm doing the closest I can to a Super Sentai impression. Okay, I already fertilized this, good. Well then let's get my weapons I don't know what we're going to be fighting. Because this is a story mission, and I don't remember. I should probably take a metal one if I can help it. I think this glacial does the most damage. Yeah, okay. Although, I'm also new to this glacial one, so we'll see what happens. I'm, like, the only thing we shouldn't be fighting is this,
I want to hug you like big, fuzzy Siberian bear.
Elder Cat, thank you very much for that host. Sorry, I know you actually enjoy, Hunt, but we just transitioned off of it because I've been dying a lot because I don't have my partner to carry me. So, we're actually switching over to some Monster Hunter where I have a chance of murdering things instead of getting killed. Why is there a quest up here? Why is there a quest up here?
Right.
Yeah, 100 coral herons from materials K.
Counting on you.
Oh, right. This is how we get the, like, not the bridges. What are they called? The little, like, skylines.
Now is the time.
Yes, depart for the Rotten Vale. Anyway, how was, wow. I saw you were playing, but I didn't actually see, like, are you doing the new content, or leveling up alts, or just, I'll be honest, if I was streaming WoW, I'd probably just be, farming stupid visual mounts at this point, probably. Sure, it can be multiplayer. I don't actually know what we're doing, honestly. Yeah, Guilty Slug, that's because the hunting horn is the best! I mean, I'm a little bit sad that the one thing that World doesn't do that I've seen from every other Monster Hunter game is have absolutely goofy weapons. Especially for the hunting horn, but I still like it. Hang on, I don't know what my combos are for this. Oh! Okay, this is totally the same as the Thunder one. Okay. Hang on. Okay, hang on. I'm just giving myself this buff because it lasts a while. Okay, search for evidence of Zora Magdaros. We could do that, probably. Okay, so, to explain, this is a hunting horn, which, there is actually a great, why am I sharpening? Damn it, that was wrong. There is actually a great hammer in this game, but I don't like using the great hammer that much. Just because it's very slow and ponderous, and this is a remarkably quick weapon for how hard it hits. The reason why I like it is because instead of having, like, nice straightforward combos that are like, yeah, here's how you get the most damage out of your weapon. With this thing, what you're trying to do is that, so you can see up in the top right, there's, like, patterns of notes. So, like, my basic attack creates a gray note. My double attack creates a double note. And my B attack creates a blue note. And now I've set up stamina use reduced. So if I play that, this does damage, and now I've gained that effect, and if I play it again, I can get it again, but extended. And this also gives it to all of the people who are in a group with me, so that's pretty much why I love it. So if I'm ever in a group with other people, I like the hunting horn, but I don't play it very often because,
I'm going to.
No, every time you come along, you almost die. Because I don't use it very often when it's just me, and I need to get better about that. Because it means that then I don't know how to do all the combos for a given weapon. So, I'm trying to get better about that, because, like, Odinson has the game, and Stark has the game, and my friend William has the game, and I'd like to actually, like, play with people. And if I'm be playing with people, I want to be using the hunting horn, and if I'm playing with people and using the hunting horn, I should fucking know how to use the hunting horn before going in. So, yeah. And yeah, it's basically playing an angry combat bard. No, I played a whole bunch of single player off stream. Just because like I said, there was a bunch... This game has a lot of grinding, and I don't always like streaming that.
The traces, but...
Oh no, not you too, Gothic! No, we have not killed the giant dragon yet. That's why we're still finding these fucking pieces of him. I think we're in the 4th area, because you do, like, the forest, the desert...
I know we've reached the bottom.
The Coral Highlands, and then this is the Rotten Vale. And then there's one more area after this that we see after our second fight with Zora Magdaros.
There's no place else for it to go.
Fighting Zora Magdaros is also weird anyway. Because there's a fortress, what's apparently called a fortress battle with him.
I think we should split up and look.
Where you can get... It's basically like the one easy source for getting Zora Magdaros pieces. The problem... Oh, now I'm glad that I brought the ice weapon. This dude's weak to ice. This is an Odogaron. The problem is that, like, story-wise, you scare Zora Magdaros away so that he can go die. Like, he's actually old and just trying to go to where he's supposed to go to die. And...
What are you doing? Go!
In order to be able to get more pieces to make the Zora Magdaros gear and weapons, you have to be able to fight him again. So for no adequately explained reason, every time you do a quest or a mission or come back from one, there's a chance that you'll be able to do a new Zora Magdaros fight for some reason after you do the story one. It's very odd. I mean, Piccolo, this is also stuff you learn through the story, but the story's kind of dumb. So I'm just telling you now. We ran all the way back to the fucking camp so that I could go back and fight the Odogaron. Okay. But yeah, like, the whole reason why we're in the New World is because the Elder Dragons apparently crossed the sea in order to do something here in the New World. Turns out that something is, oh, you wanted me to spoil it? Sorry. They come here to, like, die. I think they're supposed to die in the Rotten Vale. To provide, like, life... Because they release a whole bunch of life essence when they die. And they... I think they're supposed to die in the Rotten Vale. And then, like, the life essence spreads out through the rest of the New World. But something's wrong, and I don't remember what is wrong, so that we have to, like, make sure that, what's-his-name dies out to sea. This, unfortunately, is one of the more aggravating things. So this is one of the other, late-game wyverns. So this is, like, on par with the, Rathalos and the Legiana that I'm wearing, like, the armor of. He's just, like, the late-game version for this area. They're all, like, your Rarity 4 monsters for, like, the second half of the game before the story ends. Because there's a bunch of post-story, to be clear. The problem is that he's the only one who can inflict bleed, which is one of the more aggravating, status effects in this game. Because the only way to fix bleed is to fucking lay down on the ground and crouch. Okay. So now you can see that I've actually managed to set up 2 songs. So I'm going to try and play the first one because, well, actually I was going to try and play the first one because it was going to heal me, but then my goddamn cat healed me. And to be fair, this also heals my cat. So there's still a good reason to be doing a lot of it. Yep, there we go, there's bleed. No, I want to crouch. God damn it. Because if you crouch, it goes away a little bit faster. Unless he hits you. Come on. There we go. Hi, friend. Unfortunately, the wind pressure thing on this hammer is not really going to be helpful. Because I don't think he does anything with wind pressure. Like, that's pretty much just for a specific Elder Dragon later on, I think. Like, I can also set up a bunch of songs right now if I want to. But it doesn't really do a lot for me, honestly. Like, right now. So I'm kind of okay with not doing that. Kind of wish I had a status effect horn right now, but whatever. God damn it. I need your tail, by the way. Oh yeah, it's definitely a complicated weapon, but most weapons in Monster Hunter are. So this one's a little bit weird because usually you get sort of a combo that's just three of your double notes. Just because that's usually an easier, not an easier, but like a more powerful weapon combo. Fortunately, I think I need slicing to do, like, good damage to his tail. And all of the different hunting horns do different, like, status bonuses. Basically, all of them have you can see there's a very basic one that's just self-improvement, which at its most basic level just ups my movement speed, and at its second level increases the damage that my attacks do, and makes it so that they can't be deflected, which is really good. But that one only really affects me, not my allies, so it's a little bit less important. But all of the hunting horns have different combos, because... Ooh, I think... Oh, it looked like I broke something there. That was weird. So certain hunting horns you'll want to bring just because they do something like give you earplugs, which negates a monster's, like, big roar. The problem is just that you need to have high enough earplugs that it actually does something, because not all... Like, earplugs is sort of like a stacking thing. You need to have it high enough for it to be useful against a given monster. God damn it, and I'm just gonna keep dodging into his attacks. Come here, come attack me, come on. Damn it. Oh good, he got hit, yes! Okay, this gives me time to do my stamina reducing thing. Yes, okay, we got the song off. Doesn't matter. He did hit us, but I got the song off, so I got the effect. Okay, now hang on. Before... Damn it, it went away. Fuck. He dropped a piece of him over here that I didn't pick up in time. And yeah, I know it looks kind of like a complicated weapon, but a lot of Monster Hunter weapons are really complicated, so this is not too bad. Come on, I need to break off your damn tail. Like, I started... When I was playing this on the PS4, I started with the Charge Blade, which is really odd, because it's sort of like a good middle ground weapon, and kind of okay for starters, just because it has a bunch of stuff it can do, but you don't necessarily need to know how to do all of it. Because to make it work properly, you basically, like, it's a sword and shield. You attack people with the sword, that's it. And eventually, you build up power in the sword, and you can combine the sword and shield together to turn it into a massive giant sword. And it does really good damage, because you dump the power that you built up in the sword into the bigger sword. But as you learn it better and better, you learn that you can also then dump that power into... Hang on. Ooh, yep, broke his face. You can dump that power into the shield and rebuild the power in the sword again to do even more damage. It's very weird and, like, very interesting, but so odd and difficult to try and figure out the first time you're doing it. And I can't remember how to do it anymore. I actually tried. There are these things called arenas where you basically get, like, a set of gear and items. And it's just like, here, take one of these and try and beat this monster. And it's fun and interesting, but it's really hard to do when you don't remember how the hell to use a bunch of weapons, because you haven't played with them in a long time. Shit. And you can also see right now it's informing me of which of the combos I'm about to sort of, like, set up. I think Hunting Horn... has been in the game for a while, hasn't it? There's also a thing that you might not be noticing in this area, which is that there's this, like, gas that I believe is affecting my stamina, if I remember correctly. Like, it's making my stamina shittier slowly the longer I stay in it. Oh, shit, goodbye. Okay, I need all of you little lizard... Damn it, that's what I was afraid of. You like the daggers? I tried the daggers. They're just... They don't feel quite right to me. Thankfully, I still have 2 more faiths. The Odegaran is just really aggressive. Oh, so that one's actually pretty simple. It's just that... like... Y, which, because I'm playing on a PS4 controller, triangle loads gray notes. So, like, 2 gray notes is enough to do self-improvement. B is to do blue. B is to do blue. There you go. And there's a visual indicator on the weapon itself as well. And then both together is green. So, it's not too bad, honestly. Yes, give me food. Because I don't think I buffed before going in after this little bugger. Nope, nope, stop that. Stop drinking that mega potion. And let's eat a ration. I could also SOS to, like, try and get some help. But, that'll also make the fight harder, and I don't think I care. Yes, give me the wiggly. But I think that's part of what I really like about this weapon, is that it doesn't have, like, fixed combos. Because you're trying to, like, load up specific songs, so you don't necessarily want to have any fixed combo going in. Oh yeah, given the amount of, like, parts I've broken off of him, I shouldn't really have too much trouble here. It's just more... Damn it. I get greedy and try and do double songs. Which can do great damage. The problem is that the second one usually leaves me kind of vulnerable. But look at that damage that it can do if it hits. Damn it. Oh, that didn't even give me the green. Okay. And all of the doing the double ones really gets me for a lot of these is just that it makes it last longer. The other that's the thing, is that the other weapon didn't actually do that much more damage, just because the individual hits, a lot of the time were a lot weaker. Okay, this is the part I hate, though. Okay. The individual hits were a lot weaker. They were just a lot more faster, a lot faster hitting, I guess, when I was doing stuff like the stab. This weapon does a lot more damage up front. But that's why I'm also playing around with other ones. Like, I think the reason why I'm okay with the less damage is because when I played World originally, I started with the Charge Blade, but I moved on to the Insect Glaive, which is, like, the very principle of just hit them a lot for not that much. And I like the Insect Glaive, but I think it's a little bit too, like, jumpy and floaty. And I don't think it's great if I'm trying to play with other people. Yeah, like, that one was definitely... Like, that's honestly one of the few things that I really wish this weapon had some form of. Is it turns out that I just really like jumping on top of monsters. Because it's the same reason why I liked the Insect Glaive. Because it has an entire, like, moveset that's built around get up into the air and maybe jump on top of the monster. Because the Insect Glaive has the extra benefit of, instead of... What's it called? Come on. There you go. instead of, like, if you jump on a monster, like, the correct way and mount them, instead of, like, stabbing them with your knife and then eventually wearing them down enough that you can do some sort of, like, big damaging thing to knock them over, with the insect glaive, what you actually want to be doing is just bouncing along their back, because as you do it, you just spin the weapon repeatedly up and down them. And it does so much damage. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, he took one of the cheaty teleport paths. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely one of the other things, is that you get to do the whole Uber charge thing over time. Which I liked, and is part of why I still have all of my switch axes. But I love Hunting Horn for the fact that if I'm playing with other people, it gives me so many other ways to help out a team. Similarly, it's also why I've been trying some of the ranged weapons, because some of the ranged weapons have, like, really impressive damaging attacks as well. Unfortunately, the horn doesn't really do anything over time. It's like flat damage, which I guess means it's more efficient and there's no build-up to it. It's just more constantly providing aid. Hang on. I want to get this song off because it'll increase my attack power before I start. I do have a damage buff song, but it's one that I should basically just have on all the time anyway, so... it sadly doesn't stack is the issue. It only gives me a benefit, which is part of why it's kind of sucky. Uh-oh. There are other horns that have, like, full-on damage buff spells, or damage buff songs. One of them is the fire one. The problem is that I believe Odogaron has really good resistance to fire. And unfortunately, the one that lets me buff my own damage doesn't buff my team's damage. Oh, but like I was saying, so normally... Hang on. Normally doing the second level of the song gives the song an extended effect. I can't words. But with ones like that Defense Up S that I was just trying to play, if I get the purple version of the song, then instead, what happens is it instead turns into... Ah, shit, I fucked it up. It instead turns into, I think it's Defense Up L, so, like, bigger. So right now, I've got Self-Improvement, which is the 2 Ys, and gives me... At level 1, it gives me a movement speed buff, and at level 2, it gives me an attack damage buff, and... and makes it so that my attacks are less likely to be deflected. There we go. Then I've got stamina use reduced, which just makes it so that everything that myself and anyone affected by the song does uses less stamina. I don't remember what the level 2 does. I think it just makes it last longer. What are my other ones? We've got wind pressure negated, which I legitimately don't remember what the hell negating wind pressure does. I think it only matters for certain wyverns that use, like, wind as an attack. Then I've got health recovery, which is just... It gives you a small amount of health back. And, to be clear, all of these except for self-improvement affect anyone who's within range of me, too. You can see on Calcifer, he's got, like, a little tiny, tiny icon that's sort of, like, flashing that has, like, sound waves coming off of it. That means he's close enough to be affected by the horn. I did skin the boss, yeah. And then I've also got one that's a heal plus antidote, which I'm kind of surprised I haven't been using more, because that's really solid against, like, Rathalos and Rathians.
Where is she? I thought she'd be with you.
I...
I'm going out for another look.
No, you're not.
To be clear, we literally don't know this person's name. It's just someone that we keep seeing.
All right, easy, easy. I'm just glad that you're not hurt. Thank you. I was planning to hide until it moved on, but, well, you saved me the trouble.
It's not too bad. I mean, you can see... If you check up in the top right corner, it tells you what my combos are and what each of them does.
Did you learn all you could about the
So,
veil?
it's not too bad, honestly.
Now tell me everything. What did you feel out there?
Yeah. We looked at a giant piece of Zora Magdaros crap.
I think the veil is where the monsters come
Oh, hey,
from.
we're finally getting to this plot point. Okay.
It's their graveyard, and this whole land is a vast ecosystem revolving around it.
I'm sorry, Guilty Slug.
Come on.
Okay, no worries, Piccolo. But yeah, that's one of the good things about using Hunting Horn, is it tells you what the combos are you need to do up in the top right corner.
You're right. The veil is
It's not an
where
overlay,
monsters
this one's
come
actually
from.
just, like, in-game.
They sense the end and make their way here. Their bodies become nutrients. that
There we
feed
go.
the coral
Okay, we are just
islands.
gonna cover this whole plot point. Sweet.
From death rises new life, which after a cycle returns to the veil to die again.
I love how only Calcifer didn't
It's an ecological
tripped off
marvel.
of that. Yeah, no worries. Playing the game, it took me a while to
One of
notice
the
that I could just see what my
eco-dwarfs
songs were.
any I have ever seen.
Yeah.
But have you really considered the important question?
What's that?
Who's at the heart of it? What monster could serve as the nutrients for a system this large? What's the mystery behind the Elder Crossing?
They
You know the answer.
they come here to die.
They die here.
Yep.
Bingo! An Elder's death is the catalyst. The Veil is Zora Magdaros' resting place.
Or it's supposed to be. But yeah, sorry, Guilty Slug. It was not on purpose.
Or at least it should be. The clues are all here, but Zora is nowhere to be found.
It was
God, I forget how
found in
bad
a
the lip
story
syncing is on some of
moved
this.
on. Was it trying to deliver it somewhere?
I don't know. But I know who might. The first Wyverians have lived here much longer than us. Seek them out. Look, it's raining life.
That's a creepy phrase, but okay. Just raining life. That's just a seed.
If only I could live another 300 years. Maybe that would be just long enough to see the end of this changing of the guard. Friends, you go finish this.
There are some
I
two-note
wanna stay
combinations.
here a while longer.
So like my
what that has
basic
to give,
self-buff
life has to bring.
song is only 2 notes. And there's usually a 4-note combo. It sort of depends on the horn. Because most horns, not counting your self-buff that they all have that's always the same. Also, hey, Alfcat, welcome back, man. Excuse me. Ugh. Not counting the self-buff that they all have, they usually have somewhere between 3 and 5 songs. So usually their final song is either a 4-note song that usually does like a heal and something else. So like the one I had there was heal and antidote.
Good to see you.
Or they usually have one that's 3 of the double notes. Just because usually doing 3 double notes is really good for damage output.
The first Wyverians might be able to tell us where Zora Magdaros is.
So like all of the horns I have that look like they're made out of insects, I believe all have a Sonic Wave song as their final song. Oh shit, my Tail Riders came back. Um,
Oh, it's you.
and that one only requires 3, but it's 3 double notes. What do I need? I need to give it Summoner's Jelly. That's it. Okay. And then I gotta check on the Tail Riders. No, double notes are... So there's like one note when you press Y, one note when you press B. There's a third kind of note that happens when you press Y and B for an attack. So like on that horn I was using, I have gray, blue, and then green is the one for pressing Y and B. Do we get anything good? What the... The Rathalos gave us nothing but flame sacks. Okay, that's kind of shitty. Tail Rider. Wow, you're just worse. Okay. So this is just a thing where I can spend 600 points and send out... this is like a collection of other people's palicos. So this one is good at everything, so it's best to send it out. And I can send it out to, like, get resources from different monsters and things. And where is it? There we go. I need Anjanath stuff. Go get me some Anjanath stuff. Oh, hello, Oliver. So pretty.
The first Wyverians might be able to tell us where Zora Magdaros is.
Search the ancient forest for Wyverian clues. Okay, I thought I already met them, but sure. Oh, shit, there's more quests everywhere.
Good to see you.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh, God. Capture an Odogaron. Ah! Good, yes, that'll be a fun fucking quest. Capture the angry dragon lion thing. Sure. That's no big deal. That'll be fine, I'm sure. Odogaron's such a pain in the ass to fight. Because it's just so fast. Okay. Okay, you want me to go find lumps of meat. So these are all just adding optional quests. And some of them are interesting, some of them are not, so I won't be doing them on stream. But some of them I might. Like, the capture an Odogaron actually might be intriguing enough. Okay, what do you got?
I've got new stock in.
Oh, is it you that has a quest? I don't have upgrades for any of these, right? Okay. This one's annoying me because I just need Anjanath fangs for it. And the fuckers don't like dropping their fangs, apparently. And I don't know what that one needs. I don't know why I have this one. Oh, right. Did I get Boulder Bones? I bet you I fucking didn't. Bet you fucking didn't. Hunting Horn. Nope, I still need Boulder Bones to make this Dragon Horn Bone. Dragon Bone Horn. Fuck. So, I think I'm going to try and find some missions to join up on that are taking place in... Not the Ancient Forest, in... Fuck, what's it called? The Wildspire... Oh. Oh shit, we're just... Okay, hang on, someone's doing this, yes. This just means I won't have to do this one myself. Because if someone's already doing it, like, yes. Okay. Quoting your random gibberish again. Only sometimes! Okay, make food. Put food in me, give buff. Thank you. Okay, now then. Let's go out on this quest to go capture an Odogaron, because I'm sure this won't turn out poorly at all. Can you tell I expect this to go pear-shaped very quickly? Because I do. Because I do. You fuckers took all of the traps. Okay, fine. Where is he? Looks like they're probably fighting him right around there. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a wall here. Okay. Is he out of the effluvium? That is not a word I made up, I promise. That's actually what the weird gaseous stuff is called. Nope, he's not. Fuck. Oh no! Taco Joe has fainted! No! Not Taco Joe. Give me that footprint. Oh, hey, look, it's Odegaron. Oh, he's poisoned. Here, have a defense up, y'all. Oh, good, we got double hunting horns here. This should be good. We'll totally only sort of be getting in each other's ways all the time. Yeah, so I've got a 4-note combo down at the bottom there, which I'm playing right now, because it's health recovery and an antidote to heal me and everyone else of poison, because we're fighting on a thing of poison right now. I'm not self-improved yet. Uh-oh. 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 So that dude who's spinning around right now is using an actual Great Hammer. Here, give me that sweet stamina use reduction. Oh god, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work, because we've already gotten 2 faints, we've only got 1 more left. Okay, pardon me while I quickly grab all this Odegaron material. No, no, stop that! Stop it! I don't think these people know how to do a capture mission! Odegaron, come here. Come on. Because I don't have any trank bombs. Ah, fuck. Okay. Because you fuckers took all of the free trank bombs. Beating the shit out of a dinosaur with the power of the Scottish. Yes. Look, if a man tried to beat you to death with a set of bagpipes bigger than you, I'm pretty sure you'd just kind of go, that was a thing that happened, and I'd rather it not happen again, so I'm just never going to fight that man again. It's clearly a mistake on my part. I regret the choices that led me to this point. Okay, I don't think he's damaged enough, dude. Like, this, I'm not kidding with you, I really don't think he's damaged enough to be captured yet. I don't know what hammer he's using, I'm kind of curious. Or hammer, you know what I mean, horn. Shit! So, like, that roar, you can get horns that have earplugs that would prevent me from getting, like, stunned through that roar. The problem is just that usually you need to have more than one earplug to make it worthwhile. Or not more than one, but, like, a higher level of earplug. The other thing I will say that I fucking love about this weapon is that it's fast enough that I can actually dodge. Because that was sort of the issue that I was running into with the switch axe, was that while I can dodge when it's in axe mode, I couldn't dodge when it was in sword mode, because for some reason it became heavier, or I guess more unwieldy. So somehow it was just like, and now I can't dodge as well, and I don't like that. Ah, shit. Hey, Piccolo, welcome back. Where'd you go? I am afraid that this guy in my group named Baby Seal Clubber doesn't know how to actually play his fucking horn properly. Plus, he's tried to capture it 3 times when it didn't have enough damage yet. Oh shit, I'm playing... No! Stop that! Stop trying to play that music! Sorry, I was trying to play music there when I wasn't actually, producing... when I didn't have, like, a tune set up. That fucking Hornitar just rolled in and tried to attack the Otogaron, I think. Okay, fine. Let's get some health recovery going then. Come on, give me one more, give me one more, give me one more. Yeah, let's get some health recovery for everybody. Is he limping yet? Okay, he's limping now. Now is the time to try and capture him. Don't you fucking try and hit him again. I will go oh my god. Okay, do you have any more? Good. I was really afraid that he was about to just, like, lay his final trap and not have any trank bombs to capture the damn thing. Oh shit, this is a mistake. Yep, fuck. I got burnt meat because I pressed the wrong button. Oops. Oh wow, we got lots of stuff. Hey, I finally got an Otogaron tail. I think that's everything that I needed to get a weapon upgraded, but I'm not 100% sure. Ha! I played more songs than the other guy! Sorry, there's a thing that shows up when you do team play that gives you, like, what people were best at. And if there's a hunting horn player in your group, they will almost always have a thing that's just like, X person gave you all, like, 80-something buffs, and you're just like, what the fuck? How? And then you remember, oh right, there's 4 of us, and he's just sitting there constantly casting heal. Okay, what did you give me? Yes! Okay, okay, this is a fun one. It's also very fucking difficult. Okay, so this is an optional quest to fight our first Elder Dragon, which will not look anything like a goddamn Elder Dragon. Hang on. What are the chances that someone's already posted it now that I've got it? Nope. Nope, okay. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna post it. Yes. Ha 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 ha! Yes! This is gonna go so poorly. I love burnt hot dogs. I don't. Like, that's part of why I didn't like grilled hot dogs for so long as a kid, because it was just like, I don't like... As much as everyone likes to say it, char doesn't add flavor. Oh no, I don't want to sell stuff from there. Actually, I don't want to sell stuff from there either. Char is just carbon. Like, smoke adds flavor, but not char. Love that char. God damn it. Okay, let me refresh all these. So what I was actually trying to do was make a well-done steak, because making a well-done steak means that you can... It gives you a bigger stamina buff than the rations that I'm eating, but it takes longer to eat. It's just such a pain in the ass. Okay. Yes, so then I get 800 point... I know you hate onions, I just don't know what that has to do with, like, liking, charred hot dogs. You have a palate of a 4-year-old. Okay, I'm gonna land and then immediately fire off an SOS. Because... So the thing is that doing an SOS means that people from outside my session can see that I'm looking for help. Because this is gonna be a fight where I want some goddamn help. Like I said, this is the first Elder Dragon that you can actually fight in-game, and it's very difficult. Mostly because it's tiny and fast and very aggressive. So yeah, rations, we'll just do all the buffs. No, yes, drink the Mega Nutrient, you fool. But yeah, we get to fight a Kirin. Which are... I remember that they're in Magic, but I can never remember what the hell they're famous for. Like, they're a mythical creature. And there's at least one plane where they were, like, all over the place, and I can't remember which plane it was now. And you can tell it's an Elder Dragon because of the whole, blue Scout Flies thing. I think it was Luna specifically called out that later in the game, you can get blue scout flies for not... Oh, shit, he's right there. For, not Elder Dragons. Goodbye. I missed that entire thing. Okay. But that's for effectively, like, heroic versions of earlier monsters. Ow, fuck, that's why he's aggravating. Because he just summons goddamn thunder. Especially against anyone like me who has to stay sort of stationary for a bit. The other thing is that people who are new to this fight and haven't done it before will try and capture it to end the fight quicker. Can't capture an Elder Dragon. God damn it. Like, one of the most annoying things about this is actually that you specifically want to fight it because it gives you thunder resist. Which makes it easier to fight future ones. It's one of those, like, annoying catch-22s in Monster Hunter, where it's, I want to fight this so that I can fight future ones better. Because, ironically, you want to make the... Oh, shit. You want to make the gear out of an enemy first, because it usually makes fighting them in the future much easier. And then you want to make the weapon, because it'll make fighting other creatures easier. Because creatures are basically never weak to their own element, or if they are, it's a temporary weakness. So, like, the big fish guy is weak to water, which is his element, but he's only weak to it when he's covered in mud. So the second that you take the mud off, he stops taking any extra damage from it. What's the Pokemon that's like a zebra with electric power? Zebstrika, I want to say? Or that might be its evolved form. Okay. Zebstrika? Sweet. Is that the first form or the second form? Okay. I don't know which attack you're gonna do. Shit. Also, just because of the whole sonic waves thing, range on this weapon can be a little bit hard to determine sometimes. Oh, it evolves from Blitzel. Okay, sweet. It's like, I vaguely remember this Pokemon, in that it exists. I don't remember which one is which. God damn it, come on. Come on. Damn it. Fuck. I do love that my fucking cat just keeps trying to give me Vigor Wasps. I'm not gonna get close enough. Yep, no, shit. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. Yup. Almost dead. Not quite dead. You can also get an item that resists thunder for you, but I don't think we have access to that until after we fight the Kirin. Like, I think fighting it is what gets us doing this quest, I think, is what gets us access to that. Fuck. Because if y'all were there, I did a late night stream with my friend William, who's trying to get into the game. Yep, shit, that's what I was afraid of. And one of the things that we talked about was that he had the, like, mantle that the fucking game screams at you about putting on, that is all about making you sort of, like, harder to see. I believe for completing this quest, you get a mantle that, excuse me while I hiccup and die, gives you better resistance to... Why is no one joining me for this? Gives you better resistance to... thunder. He's just, like, right down there, isn't he? Yeah. Damn it. Really wanted to just, like, jump him, but okay. If you're gonna make this a pain in the ass thing... Fuck! theoretically, you can also jump on top of this dude, but it's so tiny, it's very difficult to do. I'm starting to think that water may have been a better bet here. Shit! God damn it, I thought I was out of it. Now I have Thunderblight again. I believe he's enraged, which is why he's, like, coated in electricity, so I'm thinking that, we actually wanted to do... This is gonna hurt again. Water to prevent him from enraging, but I don't know for sure. Since this is literally the first time I've fought him in this game, I can't check his weaknesses or anything. And you can break his horn, which I believe you have to do for a whole bunch of weapons. Fuck. Really like to up my defense, mostly. Yep. Fuck! I don't know if we can actually do this. I think I need significantly better gear and also thunder-resisting gear. Because no one's showing up for the SOS. Shit, I really don't want to do this, but yeah, I don't think I can handle this without, better gear or help. Because while your amount of feints doesn't increase, the fact that he's, like, distracted by other people is really helpful. Is he in here now? I'm hoping. Nope, shit, he's not. Because I didn't get a full level up. Damn it, I want to know what he's weak to. Because the issue is, Elder Dragons like him don't show up if you're just, like, visiting an area. So the only way to get more knowledge on them is to do hunts like that one. Do I have a set that has Thunder Resist? I feel like I might, but I don't know. It should also be said that part of why I want to kill a Kirin, or several Kirin, is because their armor set is also the silliest thing possibly in the game. Because it's one of those weird cases where, okay. A lot of the armor looks sweet. Like, the entire Odogaron set looks fucking sweet. Oh, that's probably not helping. I actually have a negative... Some of my gear is giving me negatives to Thunder Resist. Okay. Yes. It's super fuzzy looking, but it's also one of the weird sets where it has, remarkably, like, very, very paradoxically, it's very, like, fan servicey on the female side because a fair few of them are. It's probably, they think, the only one that's fan servicey on the guy side. Because the guy basically looks like he's wearing... If you wear the full set, he's got, like, a unicorn head, chaps, and then, like, a upper chest vest with, no center to it. It's just, like... Yeah, he's just... It's very silly, and I'm really happy that they have at least one set that's very much just like, no, this is actually just the guy fan service set, because a bunch of the girl fan service sets look... Or, a bunch of the girl sets look very specifically fan servicey, so it's nice to see them add one that's also just like, yeah, no, we should make sure the guys get one of these too. What is the best I'm gonna get for... It looks like Baroth is the best I can get for Thunder Resist? Baroth or Ingot? And these both only go up to 15. I should probably do Ingot just because it'll be easier to... Ooh, it also has Windproof. Oh, and a Thunder Resist. Yeah, I should probably make a set of Ingot gear then for the next time I want to hunt a Kirin. No girl who cosplayed that armor once. She had a gigantic club of meat and the whole thing really well. That sounds awesome. What do I need for a Thunder Charm? Fuck, of course I need Tobi Kadachi fucking electrodes. I never have these. The female one is one of the most cosplayed sets. I admit to not remembering what the female one looks like. Because I haven't actually played a girl for any of my time with Monster Hunter. We should keep going with this quest so that I can hopefully figure out... Like, this is the thing, is that I really want to go hunt a Kieran now, but I feel like I need to actually build an armor set to take on a Kieran. Hey, Odin-san, do you know which camp I'm missing here? Because I swear I'm missing one, and I don't remember where it is. Because I've got 1, 8, 11, and 17. I don't remember where the others might be. Oh, goodness. Pardon me, I'm just gonna crack my everything. I thought there was a 5th one for this. Okay. I know I'm still missing one in Wildspire, but I think the one I get in Wildspire, I'm missing for Wildspire is,
Start looking for clues.
story-based.
Don't worry. I'll be careful this time.
So I'm thinking that I might call the stream soon, and see if I can do a bunch of, like, random crap grinding so that I can be ready for, these are just gonna be, like, fucking Rathalos tracks, aren't they? So that I can be ready, and then tonight play some more Monster Hunter, and specifically try to hunt a Kieran. Or also just if, like, Stark or, Odin-san or William are doing Monster Hunter tonight, I can pop in and test out my heavy bow gun and try and be less shit at it. What is that? Oh, they're footprints, okay. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my plan, is that we'll probably do, like, this story mission, and then... Goodbye, Jagras. And then... I'll just go do some grinding off stream, and I'll be back at the normal time of, like, probably... I'm gonna say probably, like, 6:30 instead of 6, but we'll see. Because it's 4:15 right now, and I'd like to take a little bit of a break. Oh, wait, hang on, no more footprints. Give footprints. I don't think they're actually helping now, but... Because I think we're just, like, locked on, and the scout flies are successfully leading me now. That's one of the weird ones. Some of my horns have, a buff that makes scout flies better. I have no fucking idea what that does. I feel really odd that I have no idea what on earth it does. Just, I have a song that makes scout flies be better somehow. And, while they're sort of weird to follow at times, they're usually not too bad. Oh wait, hang on, was that a Rathalos? Yeah, Rathalos scales. Damn it, sometimes scales also have, like, the item, a Rathalos scale that you can use to make gear. I don't think I need terribly many of them, but still. Come on, all the way up. No, all the way up, you fool. So that I can eat this ration. No reason not to be learning more about Rathaloses while I'm up here. Okay. Climb the hill, climb the hill. Bum-ba-da-ba-da-ba. That's not a hill, you idiot. That's a wall. Climbing a sheer goddamn wall. Come on, grab the honey. There you go. Ooh. You've only done the immediate quest after creating the character. You need to
Like we both arrived
get up to your
at the same
PS4's
place.
hunter rank. Isn't your PS4's hunter rank, like, absurd? Also, wait, you're gonna try and jump from, like, nothing straight into killing an Anjanath? I mean, I believe in you much, much more than I would me trying to do that, but that seems kind of crazy.
Huh?
But hey, if you want help, poke me, and I will be more than happy to jump in. Like I said, I'm trying out, what's it called? The heavy bowgun, and I was able to, like, jump ahead in tech terms, just because I was able to make a Laganya one. So, it looks interesting if nothing else. Because I feel like I should also learn how to play at least one of the ranged
The trail
weapons.
seems to stop here.
Oh my god, I need to shave. I know this isn't super visible, but, like, I have too much fucking hair here. Because I've been out of, I ran out of shaving cream. And I have more on order that's, like, coming in but I don't have it here until, like, Friday. And I've been trying to shave without shaving cream, and it's just like, it's not worth it. Yeah, I mean, Odin's, the issue is that my beard doesn't grow out more than, like, this. So it's just sitting here being annoying. Because, like, it grows out probably, like, 3 times this long, but the problem is that hair doesn't grow, like, here, and where's the other one? There's, like, 3 spots where there's just, like, a length of, like, this long, where just no hair grows. There's, like, one on this side of my chin, one underneath my chin over here, and one somewhere else that I'm forgetting. And it's just like, it looks stupid! So, like, even if I cared enough to try and grow it out for all that long, there's just, like, these weird patches where it doesn't grow in. I'm just like, no, I want to shave, but if I shave without, like, shaving cream or something, it goes so poorly. Oh, hey, look, we found the first Wyverian. You had a bald spot under your chin for the longest time? Ugh, yeah. Like, it wouldn't be so bad, except that this one is actually, like, on the side of my chin, so it would be visible. It's like, hey. No, I have to hunt a Rathalos? Fuck, okay. To prove myself to the first Wyverian, I have to hunt a Rathalos. Got it.
Top of the food chain? Fire and horned wyverns? I guess we're supposed to hunt those 2 monsters. It must be referring to Rathalos and Diablos.
Oh!
Return to base and prep?
I get to fucking hunt a Diablos? Fuck yes. Okay, Diablos is basically the, like, so in the same way that Rathalos and Laganya and Odogaron are, like, the apex predators of their areas, Diablos is the apex predator of Wildspire, which I haven't gotten to fight in a while, because it's fucking fun and really hard to fight. So I'm legitimately looking forward to that. So let's see if we can deal with this Rathalos real quick. Well, he's snacking down over here. Cheeks are patchy to the point where you can only grow mutton chops? I'm sorry, man. Couldn't grow a full beard until you were 21. Had Andre the Giant style mutton chops. So you could grow hair on your chin. I mean, like, the problem with this is that I don't think my ability to grow a beard has changed since, like, 9th grade, maybe? Because it was, like, the one time, like, I think it was 9th grade, where I was just like, fuck it, I'll just let all my hair grow out. And it's like, long hair and beard that went less than an inch, and I don't think I've ever gained the ability to grow any more beard hair than that. It's like, that's dumb. I think the only time in my life that I've purposefully had a beard was that, and a time that I found out that that a boss who was telling me that I couldn't have a beard was making shit up because she didn't like it when her employees had a beard, and it was just like, no, then I'm gonna go out of my way to, like, have one and annoy her. The Anjanath was here, and then or not the Anjanath, the Rathalos was here, and then he left. Well, okay then. I'm not in combat. Oh my god. Guess now I'm in combat. Here, I have a song to play. You're gonna fucking listen. Thanks for running away. Now then. Oh, he's way up top. Okay. He's up in his nest. Well, as I get ready to, like, close down the stream, after we murder this Rathalos, who had nothing, who was doing nothing wrong, it just decided to get in my way. If you're new to the channel and have enjoyed it, maybe consider dropping a follow. If not, then hey, just thanks for sticking around. It's been real nice having you here. And yeah, we'll be back in probably about an hour and a half? At least from this point, depends on... Oh, hello, demon pups. Okay. Go for some wings! I mean, we also want to cut off the tail, but we'll see. Okay, we did get self-improvement up. That's good. Okay. God damn it, stupid tail. Oh, hey! I've got a horn that gives antidote. I just realized. That's good, because his tail is poisonous. Wait, is it? I know, fuck. I know that Rathian's tail is poisonous. Is his tail poisonous? I feel like it is. I like that the horn weapons sound either like, bagpipes or didgeridoos. Yeah. So, like, the metal tree, which this one is from, generally sound like, bagpipes. And then the ones from the bone tree and, like, the insect sub-tree all sound sort of like, didgeridoos. It sounds really odd. Fuck, I was trying... Fuck, okay. Fine, I'll just herbal medicine like a smartman. Take the herbal medicine, you fool! Okay, there we go. God damn it, and I'm poisoned again. Fuck! You would have accepted Vuvuzela as well? Yeah! Yeah. Out of curiosity, do you know if they fixed the bug wherein it constantly informs everyone that you're playing Monster Hunter? Like via Steam? Shit, he noticed me. Ah, fuck, he noticed me. I should really just send up an SOS. I can't. Is it because I'm in combat? Oh my god! That's why I hate fighting Rathalos. Okay, good. We're doing this thing now. Land! Land, you jackass! Oh my god. Okay, so this is usually one of the easier ways to have some aid in the Rathalos fight, is that Rathalos can break down that barrier and flood the area, and it usually causes him to land, and then he doesn't want to fucking land, though. And then he'll, like, fall down to the ground. I really should be using, like, a status effect weapon, shouldn't I? God damn it, Kelsper, how did you knock him that way? Like, he knocked him out of all of my damage somehow. So you can see up in the top right corner that some of these have, like, green or purple. That just means whichever state I've managed to get it to. So, like, most of those are up to purple, but one of them just fell off, so, meh. I don't think I need Malachite. I think I just need Dragonite ore right now. Which, unfortunately, is not available in this area. So yeah, I need to go get Malachite ore, which is in the second two areas, and I need to get more Boulder Bones, which are in Wildspire. Okay, Scout Flies say this way. Running. I think canonically it's ore that is in some way related to dragon blood because it grows naturally on, like, elder dragons like Zoramagdaros. But I don't know, because I don't know the Monster Hunter lore, because Monster Hunter lore, I can't tell if there's either absurd amounts of it or it doesn't exist. I was kind of hoping to, like, jump down on him, but sure. Damn it, and now I'm hit by fire. Good. Fuck. Here. Damn it. I didn't even get the movement speed buff. Oh my god. I hate fighting Rathalos solo. I hate fighting Rathalos solo. Mostly because I swear if I fight him solo, he never goddamn lands. See? He's still not even landed now. There. Okay, roll, roll, roll. Oh, I really wish I had a max potion or an action potion with me. That would be so helpful right now. Wait, hang on, he dropped a thing. Give me it. Yay, we got a scale! We got one single scale. Not like he's fucking covered in them or anything. Come on, give me your tail. Give me your tail. Okay. Look, I just want you to share your tail. That's it. Come on. Okay. And the good thing is that because this is an investigation, he can't necessarily... There's no, like, time limit, I guess? Or even, like, a fainting limit? Fuck! Oh, I thought I was gonna get the full defense up. Defense up off. Okay, come on. That is not the fucking song I was playing. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on. Okay, okay. Wake up. Wake up, me. There we go. Yeah, I got the knock on. Okay. Hey, we finally even broke apart, too. Hey, look, we broke another part. I think. Or we just knocked him over. Either way works. Come on. Yep, yep, there we go. Just gonna sit right underneath him. It's like a Dark Souls boss. You just... Or a Bloodborne boss, I guess, technically. You just sit underneath him and just wail away. Except that in this case, I also need to sharpen my weapon. Oh, sorry, Piccolo. Did he not drop anything else with the shit? I don't think he dropped anything else at all. Well, that's aggravating. Hang on while I grab these mushrooms! Delicious, delicious mushrooms! Okay. And now the Superman theme is in my head. Good. Sure, we're doing this now. Yes, give me the flash bug. That might actually be useful. Okay, let's equip that. Because we can use a flash bug to sort of, like, stun him, sort of. Stun is sort of a generous term. It's more just piss him off and sometimes knock him to the ground. Fuck. Come on, damage that wing. Shit! Okay, that's about what I was expecting. Okay. Okay. Can you stop doing that? It's quite aggravating. Come on. Okay, I'm on fire. I don't like being on fire. Can I stop being on fire, please? That didn't do shit! Drink a potion, drink a potion, drink a potion, drink a potion. God damn it! Whew. Okay, well, he's distracted. Well, he's distracted. Realize he's not that distracted. Thank you for landing! Okay, okay, need to defense up now. Okay, here. Have a defense up song. Allow me to sing you the song of me getting more defense. It involves me hitting you in the face with a giant bagpipe. Shit. Unless you roar. Okay. Okay, nope, let's not fall down. Oh shit, I'm stunned. I'm stunned, I'm stunned, I'm stunned, I'm stunned. Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, you fool. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, come here. Yeah! Thank you for landing. Yay, I broke his head more. I don't know what the cat just hit, but it apparently worked. Haha! Yeah, we also broke the wing. Beautiful. Fortunately, he still has the tail, which is kind of an issue. But, also, unfortunately, I'm not particularly good at taking out the tail, because I have a fucking giant hammer. And I need to be, like, doing severing to be better at taking out the tail, unfortunately. God damn it. Okay. I don't get one on this one, unfortunately, for green, green, green. So, because there aren't any, like, hidden ones. It's all just the ones I get. Or all the ones that are up in the little guide. And, unfortunately, you just straight up do more damage if you do real... Like, if you actually have a song to play. So I pretty much always try and have at least one song saved up. Because I can stack, like, I think it's 3 of them. And if I don't alternate whichever one is going to get played, then it just plays whatever the top one is. So I usually try and make sure that the top one is whatever I need it to actively be. Shit, this is not going to work. Goodbye. Wait, I had more flash pods. What the fuck? Okay. Come here, friend. Come on. Come here. Get fucked on. Get fucked on. I really wish I had anyone who could cut off the fucking tail here. Like, theoretically, Calcifer could. But that requires that he actually be able to aim specifically for the tail, which I don't think he can. Oh my god, he's almost dead. Yes! Okay, we can do this lazy cheaty man way. Haha! Yes. Yes. Okay. I have to grab 2 items real quick. Burr, burr, burr. Okay, you all get the fuck in there. Okay, I need a... Where's the trap? Where's the trap? Where are all my traps? There we go. Okay, give me a vine trap. Yes, and a bunch of trank bombs. Where are the trank bombs? They're there. Okay, there we go. So if I do this right, not only do I not need to kill him, I'll also get a bunch more rewards. Haha. So he should be... Yeah. So this is one of the nice things, is that the Rathalos and the Rathian always come up here once they're almost dead. Sometimes they take sort of a weird roundabout route to get up here, but they always come up here. He's going to lie down. He's going to go to sleep, which means that I can just walk right on up. Just right on up. And drop this pitfall trap. He falls in.
Next up, Diablos.
And then I just throw a bunch of bombs down and capture him. And finish a bunch of bounties. Yeah. Yeah. And because we captured him, we get a whole bunch of extra rewards. So in theory, you can get better, well, not better stuff, but you can get more like specific stuff from carving. But if you can capture, you have a better chance of just getting a lot of stuff. I don't remember how to go home. Return from expedition. There we go. Yes. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? Come on. How much stuff? Okay, that's not too bad. Scales, wing talons, shells, wing talon, shell, scale, marrow, shell, webbing, and a shell. Sweet. Fortunately, we didn't break off the tail, so we didn't get any tail rewards, but whatever. Yes. Haha! He's the smallest Rathalos I've ever seen. Or beaten, I guess. Jesus. Hello, puppies. I know you look so sad. Just the saddest.
Diablos.
Okay, I will not do that Diablos hunt off stream, I don't think. I'll do that when we all get back after this, like, hour and some break. Which means that I need to find out who we are going to raid. Let's see, who's live? Oh, goodness. Since we were talking about Minecraft, I think we'll go through over to Surge, because like I said, he's doing some Minecraft, and... yeah, the man does Minecraft in ways that are not meant for mortal eyes, at least not without mods. I don't know how he does it. Should be good. I don't remember what he was doing last time. I think he was making some sort of terrifying... I think he was making a blaze farm? Except that his blaze farm is like 150-something blocks long? And it looked... no, it was a wither farm. That was it. It was a wither farm. Yeah, it looked terrifying. So hopefully you all should have a fair amount of fun over there. So thank you all very much for joining me. Like I said, I'll be back in like 2-ish hours. Let me just make sure that I've got his stuff spelled properly. Because I'm not to be trusted. Oh my goodness, I can't spell today. Okay. But yeah, thank you all very much for joining me. If you like this, maybe consider dropping a follow. Know all that good stuff. And like I said, I'll see you in like 2-ish hours. Bye guys. There's the button. Well, thank you very much for watching that stream, video, podcast, whatever it was that you just watched. Maybe consider checking out some of the other stuff that we do. You can find all of it at all these places down below me. It's Lair of Lore pretty much everywhere. Twitter, Patreon, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. And I just want to give a special shout out and thank you to our painters in the lair. Trimmer 101, Stark Maximum, and Damasu. Thank you all very much. You all make this possible.